He's our local Sisters of
Appreciate that.
Mercy expert. So
Yeah,
All
right.
right. That's exactly right.
Can I throw
that's a
my
big deal.
disclaimer out there right now? That I
Well,
don't
let's do
know
it this way. Let's do
anything.
it this way. Let's have you introduce yourself, and then you can throw that disclaimer out if you. So we have a very
All right.
special guest on the show today. Please introduce yourself. We have an expert on Sisters of Mercy, in
Not an
particular
expert.
the album Floodland.
My name is Jerry Ossevoort, a good friend of Jim's, and a new friend of Jimmy's, and I'm honored to be on this podcast.
it's good to
We're
have you,
honored to
man.
have you.
And
How about you, Jim?
my
Go ahead.
association with this album of Floodland um, is a lot of skateboarding to it, and you know, I still don't understand it, but my interpretation is the disclaimer that here's the disclaimer: don't take it to heart.
I was hoping you would have the sister shirt on. So good
Yep,
job.
there it
Well
is.
done. I
On
settled.
teachers.
I settled for.
Settled.
No, I knew it would make Jim happy, and I love it
It
too.
does.
So hey,
Goes good with your eyes.
it's all about Jim. It's all about Jim. What he wants.
Uh,
Well, we're honored to have you.
Thank you. Did a lot of research on. I've listened to the
Did
album
you?
since last week.
Ah,
Probably
nice.
I'm a delivery driver, so I get a lot of time on the road, and
Perfect.
I listened to the thing probably 10 to 15 times.
Oh,
And
nice.
and
Nice.
every time I hear it, it's different, and I don't understand the lyrics. And even if I even if I read it, I'm like, oh, he says that. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I also watched all the single videos
Mm.
Yeah.
just recently,
Pretty
and
pretty entertaining. Yeah.
yeah, and let's see. Oh yeah, we'll just go from there. So
That's good research.
Cool.
thank
Cool.
you.
Hmm.
I want to be
Jim, do you want
prepared
to
for
do you
you
want to
guys.
introduce do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm
Even
Jim.
though
I've been on here a
people
couple
should know you
times.
a couple times.
But
How many times have you been on the show
oh
now?
man, I think probably
10 or 12? I don't know.
maybe. Yeah, I'll do a count. I'll let you know.
Yeah. I lost track.
Yeah.
You're a,
I will.
you're a fixture.
Will say I know Jerry since I was maybe 12 or something, right, Jerry?
Yeah, the J team.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. We went to church
Yeah.
together,
Yep,
and we used to play GI Joes. We would set
we
up
did.
a whole scene,
Yep,
and then we would we destroy our scenes, or would we just
basically, yeah, it's
yeah?
mayhem,
And then we were
Send them
done.
up
chaos.
and knock them down.
Yep,
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, formed the band in the morning.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We had a
You can't
band.
leave that out.
Yeah, and yeah, probably this album influenced my lyrics in some way. I bet that and Morrissey.
Yeah. We
Definitely
talked
more.
about
maybe
we
maybe
talked
Echo
about
and the Bunnymen.
Morrissey, I think, on one of our podcasts, maybe. And
Yeah,
Jerry's love. I think it was probably on ours, your episode. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
Cool.
I
Cool.
would I wouldn't have probably listened to them except Jerry showed me Sisters of Mercy, back in the day. I think he pulled me away from glam metal and maybe
Bland
power,
metal.
maybe
Yeah.
yeah, Poison,
Vengeance.
oh
Poison.
Vengeance,
Yeah.
yeah,
Rat.
and Iron Maiden. I was a big Iron
Iron
Maiden
Maiden.
fan.
Yeah,
So I
yeah. The
credit him.
relationship with Jim and I definitely. Jim found all the cool Christian music like the Choir and the 77s. We stayed away from Carmen and
Oh,
and
I don't know why.
Petra.
Come on.
But yeah, he definitely influenced my music, and he would tell me something, and I'd be like, okay, and not listen to it, and then
Hmm.
4 weeks later, I'd find it, and I'd be like, hey, Jim, do you hear this? You're like, yeah, I told you
Hey,
about
this is
that.
new.
Hey,
Check this band out.
hey, Jerry, do you remember the one time I had a record and I'm like, hey, check this guy. His name is Peter Murphy. And you're
Yep.
like, oh yeah, he sounds great. but then you were listening to Bauhaus at the time,
Yeah.
You were already.
Yep.
and you didn't.
Yeah.
I guess you didn't know his name yet.
Did it even
Next.
occur to you that, it was similar? There was
No.
some similarity.
No.
Somehow we
I
figured
was-
it out.
I'm a very strange listener of music. I sometimes am so narrowly focused that I don't stray outside the lines. You know what I mean? So it didn't occur to me, and then bam, there's that beautiful album.
When did you figure that out? Did you like
When-
go back
when
and
Jim told me.
It was a while. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Must have read something. I mean, it wasn't the
Yeah.
internet back then, so
it wasn't
Yeah.
when you told him about Peter Murphy?
Well, it was after that because I was like, check out this album. It was deep. I had on vinyl.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and
fantastic album.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, and then he was listening to Bauhaus at the same time,
Yeah,
and so at some point we realized it was the same singer.
yeah.
funny.
I'm kind of flighty. I'm just like
No, I could
blah,
I
blah.
could see. I could see.
There was no
I can see
internet
that.
back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
I mean,
wasn't an
there are
alt-
certain tracks we can get into that later, I guess. I don't want to jump ahead, but there are certain tracks where Andrew Eldritch kind of sounds a little bit like Peter Murphy as far as like that goth type sound. So
Mhm.
I think people could even get if they're not listening a lot or they're new to these types of bands, they might
Yeah.
not know who's who, so they can mistake people. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
cool.
Um,
Jim's
there's
taking his
moments.
photo.
There's moments in Floodland where he also sounds a little bit like Ian McCulloch from Echo and the Bunnymen.
Yeah, I
Echo
could
and
hear
the
that.
Bunnymen, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like just
Yeah.
not really singing the same, but maybe just some of his hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
Oops,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching an interview. He didn't ever want to be considered goth.
No. And
Yeah.
when you go to his website, he has this whole like description that says everything but goth, like
Everything.
psychedelic,
Yeah.
heavy metal, just all that.
And
Yeah.
and then there are people who are wanting to call him like the godfather of goth or whatever. Him
Yeah.
either. I think they call Peter Murphy and him like kind of like, okay, those two or something. It's like,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want that.
No, he doesn't. He
Yeah.
doesn't.
He's an
I don't
interesting
think he likes-
character.
Yeah, certainly. Doesn't like to be pigeonholed,
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, who came first, Bauhaus or Sisters?
It's a good question.
Bauhaus was like, what,
I-
78, 79?
I want to say
Bauhaus.
Bauhaus. Yeah.
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 And they were running onto stage like after people were getting off just to play their songs. Like hijacking the stage.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
funny. But yeah.
So I thought we should start with let's all start how each of us discovered the Sisters of Mercy.
Okay.
So I'm pretty recent. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I'll let you go first, Jerry, because I think you have the biggest history among us three. Yeah.
So it would probably be about 88 or 89, I would say. And it was through my sister, Barb. She was very gothic at the time, listening to The Cure and Sisters of Mercy. But, in high school, it was like that album spread like wildfire between the goth kids, and maybe even, the alternative kids too. But yeah, it resonated with me because I was deep into World War II history. And so when it talked about Russia, I just thought of, the horrible war that went on there and the suffering and all that. And, it doesn't necessarily talk about Russia in that way, but when you
Were
think
you
of
watching
Russia,
from your mobile home? Were you
What's that?
watching? Were you watching from your mobile home?
what's that?
I think that's in the lyrics somewhere, isn't it? Like Americans watching from their mobile homes, Mother Russia.
Oh, no. So that's a
I'm
reference.
just teasing. Yeah, I know that's like a reference back to another song or something.
Yeah, it's
but it's also a double meaning because they were talking. He was talking about his hate hate relationship with America. And he was talking about the Americans watching the war in Russia from their mobile homes or whatever.
Yeah, stuck inside of Memphis with the mobile home sing Mother Russia. And that has that's from that that gentleman. I mean, people are gonna kill me, but I'm not much into folk music. But
yeah, I can't remember.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. That's right. That's exactly right.
That's a lyric from him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No hate.
But it's kind of like a twist on the lyric, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I already derailed this section.
Well, we pick right back up. So
keep going.
We're professionals.
I was a big skateboarder, and it was in my Walkman, and you could push to the beat, you could do tricks to it if you wanted to. It was a companion when I was skating to and from my friends' houses, or if I was skating home from work, I'd skate, I don't know, from a place called Downer Street to way out in the country, and it was at least 5-6 miles, and I could listen to the entire album. But there's nothing more beautiful than hearing that in your ears and just skating an empty street with the moon over you, because I work a night shift. And there's nobody on the streets, or very little people on the streets, and you're just kind of gliding. You feel the cold night air on your body, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
It's great. It's a great feeling. It's a lot of great memories from that, Yeah. And I used to, I lived out in the country, so I'd walk out into the cornfields, or sit in the backyard. You remember our yard, Jim?
Yeah.
It was just, spacious. It was a little bit obscured by Syracuse's lights, but you could still see the night sky and stuff.
Yeah, you guys is definitely rural.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how it sunk into me, and then it's stuck ever since. It's like if I'm gonna go to a deserted island, that's one of the albums I get to take. That or The Cure's Pornography.
Why not both, man?
Because
I want to do an episode. I've been thinking about which Cure album we should do, and I want to do that one.
I love
maybe
that
first.
I'm gonna.
Cheers!
I want to be on that one.
It's their best album. It's their best album.
I don't want my name with the word pornography on the YouTube or whatever. I might step out. Enjoy it.
But yeah,
it's just it would be good. It would. We'll talk about that later. We'll move on.
But yeah, that's my story. It stuck with me in the Army. When I was serving, I took it over to Korea with me. Riding a subway, riding a bus. Just everywhere. You put it down. 3 months later, you pick it up, and it's still resonates and still has that rhythm that never stops, at least with me. Yeah. I don't get bored of it.
Cool.
Yeah, he had a name for his drum machine. I have it somewhere in my notes.
Oh, it's
Dr. Avalanche.
Dr. Avalanche.
And Dr. Avalanche was a Oberheim DMX drum machine.
Okay.
Nice.
And it wasn't the first one. It progressed.
Yeah.
I think it was a 505 in First, Last, and Always, and it went to this. And this version had more acoustic sounds to it. So, but yeah, Dr. Avalanche. And he even gets credits in the album.
Oh, yeah. I think
as he should. It's the hardest working
There's
member.
another section down. Well, we'll talk about this a little bit more. But I think he has a profile on Discogs or something like that.
Oh, no kidding.
It's an actual part of the band, right? I haven't gone to look at it, but I think that's what it said.
Did they use one? Did they use one on First, Last, and Always?
Yes. That's always been one of their things.
Do you know who the other members, when they disbanded, who they became?
Go ahead.
They became whatchamacallit? The Mission, yeah.
The Mission. That was one of them.
I think Andrew tried to start the Sisterhood, I heard.
Yeah.
But that didn't work.
That's another
topic
of discussion, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jim.
Yes.
Yep. Hello.
Yep. So
go ahead.
Okay.
How'd you hear?
Yeah, I learned about him through Jerry. Jerry was like, "Hey, check these guys out," and I started listening. I don't have quite the memory. I remember listening to it a lot and enjoying it, but definitely, I didn't skateboard, so I wasn't taking it on the road, you know. But I kind of wish I was now. That sounds great.
Yeah, but it definitely landed with you.
Yeah,
when he
definitely.
gave it to you.
Yeah, we covered Lucretia, My Reflection in the band.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we love that song. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I probably was singing like Lucretia, my reflection.
The high end.
You sounded wonderful.
Well, here's my here's my history, I guess you could say, with the album. I heard this Corrosion probably in, I don't even know what this came out in 87, right? So 87, I probably heard it in 89 maybe, or something like that. And I could have swore I heard it on some type of various artist compilation, but I couldn't for the life of me find what that would have been. I just remember hearing it somewhere, and I don't think it was on the radio. It was some recorded thing. But I didn't hear any other song at all after that. I didn't care very much for that song when I first heard it.
What?
This is a safe place. And Jerry can't come through the screen.
No, it's not my favorite song either. So
no, yeah, I don't hate it. I don't, but and I think we can talk about it more when we talk about the track. Well, I think it stands apart from the other ones in some way, sound wise and style wise. But I don't hate it. I don't think it's, I didn't care for it super, a lot at the beginning. Definitely not enough for me to go like, hey, who are these guys?
I need to hear more of
I
this.
wish I would have. If I would have heard Lucretia, My Reflection, I probably would have went out and bought it. And,
definitely.
Probably I could have been enjoying them, this whole time.
That's the one that probably would have gotten everybody, I think.
Yeah. That was awesome.
But then the next time probably they even entered my head was when Mark Feldbush and his daughter Tegwin and I did a episode on Shaded Pain by Lifesavers Underground, and she brought that song up. We were talking about post-punk and the style of it and stuff of that music, and it has the Sisters of Mercy has a lot of the same type of drum sounds that Lifesavers Underground was using on that album, although they weren't using a machine. I don't think they were using. It was a live drummer, but it was the same sound, that same type of. Not all of the songs sounds, because there are a lot more sounds on Floodland than were on that album, but this certain drum sound. So anyway, that came up, and I was like, I need to go check them out again. And that song in particular, Lucretia, My Reflection, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So then I met you, Jim, and then we were talking about Sisters, and I think you mentioned them. I think one of your songs, "The Sky Is Falling." I think you mentioned.
It's oh man,
I thought it was when you were writing that
one. About You. What's it called? All About You. I can't think of my name.
Well, I know that one, but I thought when you shared, because you were giving me the demos of.
No, I actually reference Sisters. I think one of my lines is, "I hear a roar, a big machine." I wrote that, and so it was kind of a nod. It wasn't.
I could have swore you also mentioned it when you were sending me demos of "Sky Is Falling."
Space is falling.
And you were like, and I was listening. You were giving me the raw versions, and you were like, at least it reminds me of this, and I was like, well, I wouldn't know because I don't know the Sisters very well, but.
Yeah. No, I take it back. Yeah, it was Space is Falling. That's
see? I'm not going crazy.
I don't know my lyrics.
That's
Great
okay.
memory.
I
But
record them and I forget them.
either way, it came up again. That and so that's so I
Yes.
haven't had a lot of exposure until the last 3 or 4 months, maybe. When we first started talking about it, when doing this, and then I've listened to the album numerous times, of course.
Yeah, we
But
probably
anyway,
mentioned it on the Airedale episode originally because
probably so.
yeah,
I can't remember,
I'll have to
but
listen to
you
it again.
probably did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so what was the first track? Mine was this Corrosion, obviously.
Are you
What was
talking
the
to me?
first track you heard from, when you discovered Sisters of Mercy? Either of you.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
Um, I bought the album, or I just took
Okay.
my sister's album and started from the beginning. And to me, they were all bangers.
What grew you in? Was there something about the album? Was there the cover?
No, it was like, well,
Just that it was there? You know?
well, with music, I was really lost with music, Jimmy. I didn't know where to start, and so initially when I started with music, I was listening to 1950s, like, you know, um, Roy
Swing?
Orbison, and
Oh, nice.
or maybe 60s, Buddy Holly, you know what I mean? And I
Mhm.
was listening to the
Hmm.
oldies channel, and then my sister really steered me into gothic music. Thank goodness, because if I was stuck in the radio somewhere, I don't know where I'd be. But
Mhm.
and then it progressed from Warsaw, which is like
Oh,
the demo
nice.
for Warsaw,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Echo and the Bunnymen, and all of her friends that I hung out with, introduced me to all this great music, and then I I I snatched her cassette, and I listened to it, and then bought my own, and it hooked me. This is like nothing I'd ever heard before.
Yeah,
It was different
yeah.
than Echo. It was different than Warsaw or
Hmm.
Bauhaus.
Hmm.
This was, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just very expansive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a huge album, and it runs straight through. It seems like as a theme of
Hmm.
well, he wrote it in Hamburg, Germany. You know,
Yep.
so there's a lot of
A
water
lot of
there.
water. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I read, but yeah, that's how it hooked me.
Cool.
You know.
How about you, Jim? You got it from Jerry. And what
Yeah. Yeah.
track? What track was the first track you heard? Did you just start listening to the album? That he?
Yeah. I just started listening to it. I mean, I've always liked Flood One and Flood Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole hallway moves part. It's always
Yeah.
loved hear that part.
So for both of you guys, the first track you heard was Dominion,
Yep.
Mother Russia, because that's the first track, right?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Um. Yeah. Um. We have the fun fact that I think you guys, Jerry probably already knows, Jim probably already knows, that the band name came from Leonard Cohen song.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Featured in the 1961 film The Gun Runner.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that. Interesting.
that literary thread runs through much of their work.
Okay.
So I guess we have to go
Wow.
watch that movie now and try to pick
Yeah.
out all the lyrics that are related to that. Or the
Well,
themes,
he was probably highly inspired by Leonard Cohen because
I
Leonard
I
Cohen's
think
got kind of a
so.
deep voice
Yeah,
and
he
dark,
does.
somewhat dark lyrics himself. So I could see
Yeah.
Hmm.
that him being a huge influence on him. I would think.
Yeah.
And I think we can talk about, about the covers and stuff. I haven't really listened to a lot of them, but I know they did a lot of, or he did a lot of covers of like
Hmm.
ABBA, I think, and different
Oh,
bands like that. Like,
you talking
so
Leonard
he has
Cohen?
an interest. Sisters of Mercy
Oh, okay.
did, yeah. So it's interesting that he did a lot of diverse, covers. So obviously he was listening to a lot of different music as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
He
So,
just happened to have a deep voice. That was
Yeah. 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 Very imitated by a lot of goth bands.
yeah.
You know, Rosetta Stone, I think, is one.
how how does his voice? I haven't heard him talk. I haven't listened to any interviews. So how does his voice sound? Just
It
you
sounds
know,
pretty normal.
yeah,
British.
Like, yeah, I watched an interview with him during what was it? It was when they did a concert with Public Enemy. They were touring
yeah,
with Public
yeah.
Enemy.
I heard about that
Weird.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of fell through because some of the venues wouldn't host Public Enemy, and
Hmm.
he thought it was very disheartening that they would do that. When he said that America wasn't over race yet,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and that
Wow.
they were short-sighted for doing that.
Yeah.
So,
They
but
said they were
yeah,
worried about, the racial stuff with the two bands, and it's like whatever,
yeah. If
Yeah.
they're getting along, just
Yeah.
showing you a different dynamic. And I think were they competing against Lollapalooza also?
Oh, maybe I didn't hear that. Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if that was going on then, but Barbara saw them.
Oh,
Barbara
really?
went, and I was a square, and I stayed at work because I was, I was good. I was the good proletariat. But she said Andrew was smoking then, and she said she almost caught a cigarette. I almost
Oh,
caught the cigarette.
And cherished it.
burn her hand.
Yeah, but I think they played at Darien Lake. So
Okay. Yeah, I know Darren
yeah,
Lake.
yeah. Well, what was didn't that Christian concert happen there?
Yeah.
Turning Cornerstone,
No, it was Kingdom Bound.
Kingdom Bound. Okay.
Yeah.
What
What
is
was
that? Is that a
Cornerstone?
festival?
It's kind of
Festival
like
or something?
creation, creation
Okay.
or Cornerstone. It's like Cornerstone, yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But not as cool as Cornerstone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But the choir
But
was
it's that
there.
same venue.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Big venue with
gotcha.
an amusement park and all that camping.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
But yeah,
Cool.
so
So I asked that question because, when we're how he sounds, because, sometimes I wonder, do they lend to the voice, to the style
yeah,
a little bit? But I don't know, you know.
Hmm.
Sometimes I think that's naturally, their singing voice sounds different from their talking voice, and it's just how it
Oh,
works.
yeah.
yeah,
But I always wonder that sometimes, especially with the goth, that style,
He talks really dark and really low.
yeah. Would
I
you
think
get that pen for me?
yeah. Ooh. And then he turns into a bat. He flies away. Yeah. Hey, what happened? Where'd Andrew go?
he doesn't seem to have a lot of he doesn't have a lot of energy when he talks. He's kind of like subdued, or
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's too
I
cool.
have I I have a CD that I bought years ago, and it's an interview with him, and I've never listened to the CD. I've
Really?
never listened to it.
I have a
And
bunch of those that I've done, like that I
oh,
bought.
really?
The ones I came were mostly in the days like maybe the early 2000s, and when you'd buy a CD and it would come with a commentary or a concert or whatever, interview.
Okay.
And then I would have them and be like, oh, I'm going to listen to that. And then I just never do. And I probably have a bunch of them in
You
boxes.
still can, probably.
I could. There, I still have them. Yeah. One of these days, I'll just,
It's
when
not
I
too late.
retire, I'll just sit down.
You'll have time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
should we talk about, should we give the history of the band? Do we need to do that?
1980 is when they started. I looked it up a
That's
minute ago.
correct. Formed
Okay.
in, this is going to be one of those games where you fill in
Oh,
the blanks,
boy.
Jerry.
Was it Leeds, England?
That's correct. Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, 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 ding. We don't want any strikes or three of those, and you
Okay.
have to get off
I'm
the
in
call.
trouble.
Do I get an Airedale shirt?
Another
You already
one?
got one.
I know I do.
It's green, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
See?
He was in the army, so I figured army
There
green
you
would be
perfect. Perfect. Okay, we know who that the band was started by.
Hussey
Andrew
is
Eldritch.
one of them.
Oh,
Andrew
Yeah,
Eldritch, and
yeah.
then Hussey.
Hussey?
Yeah, and I think well, I guess who was it him and somebody else? Alex,
Yeah,
somebody maybe?
There's at least 3 or 4 members, including
Because
Andrew.
Wayne came later,
Did
I
he?
believe. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe he was. Yeah, because they were on the first. He was on the first album.
Okay, this is where I'm
right?
like losing my credibility.
Yeah.
It's like one of those
um,
things where I never really looked into him other than
it's okay.
Andrew, you know.
I didn't look at the history, and I didn't look. I listened to the first album a few times, but I didn't. I don't know much of it. I just know there's a bunch. I just know it was a lot of live band, right?
Okay, yeah,
Kind of scrappy sound, like kind of
yeah,
a raw sound, I
yeah,
guess.
very raw. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Um, and then the others left and formed, tried to
Mission.
form the sisterhood,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
A couple of them,
Hmm.
and then they were, I think they were touring, and then he recorded a song with Patricia
Patricia Morrison.
Morrison. Well, I say he recorded it. He invited her to do it with him. I don't know what she played on that
Yeah, I
song,
don't
if
know if she
anything.
played anything.
This is on the
Yeah.
Sisterhood song, but he went
Okay.
in and recorded it just so he could use the Sisterhood, that band title, so they wouldn't be able to
Hmm.
use it. At least that's
Okay.
how the story goes.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
he beat they left, formed a sisterhood, and then he beat them to using the sisterhood name for the song, and then they recorded that song, that single, or maybe it was an EP even. I don't know,
hmm.
but
Okay.
then he invited her on board for Floodland, but everything I've heard is that she didn't do anything except for she's on the album cover and is
Did
in
she
the
sing,
videos.
maybe?
She's in the videos, right? Is
Yeah,
she?
in the
Does she
videos.
have
Yeah.
some backup singing, Jerry, on the
Well,
album, or
you know, in this
because
this corrosion, it shows her singing, you know, that part. But when I looked through both the vinyl and the sleeve for the CD, I didn't see her mentioned.
Hmm.
You know,
She
um,
played. She played with the Damned also at some point. Or
yeah,
some.
she
I
did.
think it was
And
the damned Fur Bible, which I
for
did you know
Bible,
that,
that's
Jim?
funny.
I didn't know that.
Fur
Fur,
Bible.
Fur Bible. I don't know
I'm
that band.
I'm scared about that. I don't know. I need to check that out. It's like a double
Yeah,
meaning or something.
yeah, she's not she's not mentioned even in the thank you.
Oh, Gun Club
Gun
I
Club,
think
yeah.
was another band that she was in. So she
she
was
was.
not even mentioned in the thank you, right?
Nope.
She
The
had a
one thing
cool
I
look.
heard was that he invited her to, to go on with the Sisters of Mercy and record Floodland, but that I don't know if this is even true, but that she was too nervous to play. She was a bass player, and she was too nervous, so he just recorded everything himself. And she's on the cover, so obviously he
Yeah.
kept her on and he um she's in the videos, obviously.
Hmm.
At least two or three of them that I saw, I think.
Did she tour with them?
Three.
Yeah, that she was in. She was in all
She's
those
in all
videos.
three. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then, yeah, go ahead.
she was also in some of the. It looked like they did some. I don't know if it was like Top of the Pops sort of thing, where they're
Hmm.
unplugged but they still
Yeah.
play. She did
They
a.
sync, right? And
Yeah.
they lip sync, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did some of that. It looked like she was hitting all the chords and stuff, and
Yeah.
even the keyboardists and all that. But
Yeah.
yeah, not mentioned. I mean, they even mentioned the New York Choral Society, which must have
That's
sang on
right.
this Corrosion,
For uh-huh.
Hmm.
But yeah, I looked it over twice. I was like, wow, no Morrison.
Hmm.
But
Did
yeah,
she play on future albums, or was that the end of her?
that was the end because then
Yeah,
he
she
got
left.
for Vision thing. He had brand new members,
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
wasn't that more of a live band
more
type
like
of thing? I
metal.
mean,
Yeah,
obviously they have still all the, drum machine and stuff like that,
yeah,
but hmm,
more
okay.
long hair and metal.
Did they have a drummer at that point?
Nope,
No.
that was still Doctor
Still didn't.
Avalanche.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I should have pulled them out. I had these at one point. They had these cards that you could unwrap, and it'd have all these different bands in it. And I pulled two Sisters of
Oh,
Mercy cards,
oh.
and it's
You're like
for
score.
Vision thing. Yeah, I know. I'm like yes, but
What are
yeah,
those? Do you still have them?
yeah, I got them somewhere. but I could pull them
what are
out.
they worth right now?
Nothing. Nothing. They're like, no.
I bet they're worth something to somebody.
Yeah, maybe
I
probably
bet they
20
are.
cents on eBay.
Oh no. But it's more than that.
I'll give you 25 cents.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just like a Babe Ruth,
Yeah.
a baseball card, you
You
know.
never
Yes.
know. Might want to research
Yeah,
it.
right.
Might be even more rare.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's really interesting that he had. So I'm still on the Patricia on the cover of the album. Like
Mhm.
it's interesting that he had her on there, you know, and that aesthetic. You know, I think for the album cover, I think it would be very different without her face kind of in the background. You know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She looked cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's part of why he, you know, invited her to be in the band.
And
Or
even
more.
in the vinyl sleeve, you got this,
Okay.
right?
And
And
then
then
the others,
the other side is her.
there she is.
And
She's
then
got
like,
that goth look,
and
doesn't
then
she?
it's all lyrics.
Oh, look at that. So this is the part of the podcast where Jerry shows off what he has in the way
Yeah,
of vinyl.
it's not much.
Way to
And
way to flex, Jer.
Yeah. Oh wait, oh this one. This is I
he's
have
like,
a
"Oh,
thing.
look what I got right here.
I have-
I'm gonna open it."
I did my homework. I wanted to show y'all. So this is Dominion, the single, the 12
Oh,
inch
nice.
Oh, cool.
single. So
Did he have a beard at one?
yeah, yeah, he
That's
did.
what I thought in some of the videos. In that video in particular, I think he had like a goatee or something. Maybe I don't know what it was. Kind of like
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like for
I was
wanna say
watching it
for-
while I drove,
for
so I couldn't
Dominion-
really look at him.
Which is
For-
not a good idea.
For Dominion, it was filmed in Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it had like a sort of like, it gave me the vibe of like Hellraiser. That at the beginning of Hellraiser, where he's in the Middle East and he's like, "What is your pleasure?" Because he has like
Yeah.
that. He's all kind of sweaty, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. He's dealing with her.
somebody,
with this, like,
somebody,
satchel.
yeah, somebody
You
said something about like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom set
Yeah.
or something like that. Like,
Yeah. And hey, Patricia Morrison can ride a horse like nobody's business.
oh yeah,
Really?
She flies. She's flying in that
She
video
just-
with that horse.
yeah, yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
See, and that's what she. I mean, that was enough. She didn't have
There
to
you
come
go.
and play
That's why I
anything.
hired her.
You know, right, right. Oh man.
I assume she can play.
Yeah. So you mentioned it was recorded in Hamburg.
Yep.
I can't talk today. I can't. You know, I can't talk very well at all
You're doing
today.
great.
And I've talked a lot at work today. So, but yeah, Hamburg. And I looked at a picture of Hamburg, and there's rivers and stuff all over
Yeah.
the place. Have you been there?
Yeah. I haven't been there, but I
Okay.
checked it out on Apple Maps, and it looks like it's sort of like a port. It's like a city with a lot of ports on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
in it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the rivers are like kind of run right along, you know,
Yeah.
with the rest of the water.
That's cool.
Sorry, the cat's getting a little bit antsy.
That's a dog. My dog's outside. So let's talk. We talked a little bit about Dr. Avalanche.
Yes.
And maybe we covered most of this. You can add in things, Jerry. So you said what Dr. Avalanche was on this album. What was it
Yeah,
again?
and Oberheim DMX.
Mm. It's like OBER.
Oberheim DMX. And
German.
So this note says, and there's probably a bunch of other ones too. I think I've heard other ones, but this says, Dr. Avalanche has been everything from a TR-606 to an Acaia
Yeah,
S3200,
it's had various like forms, I guess. You
and
know?
it's even got its own Wikipedia and Discog pages.
yeah.
Have to check
Yeah.
this out. So, have you guys used drum machines like when you were in the band?
Yeah.
Jim,
Yeah.
yeah. What did you use?
I forgot. What was it, Jim?
It was a Boss Dr. Rhythm.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
a
Did you?
doctor also. It had a
It was
doctor.
already named that, or did you
That was the
decide?
name. That was the model name.
Okay, I
Dr.
thought maybe you
Rhythm.
were trying to still like
I'm pretty sure.
doctor, and then you were gonna.
Dr. Boss.
Isn't Doctor Avalanche? Isn't some places it says like DOKTER or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I've seen it that way.
Yeah.
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 So you had a
Um,
Doctor Rhythm, huh? Hmm.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
use it much though, did we?
No, we used it after we broke up with the other guys, right?
Yeah, we were gonna do. We started another group,
Yeah.
November's group or something.
Yeah. Yep. November's group. Yeah.
Yeah, wrote a couple songs.
Yeah.
Did you guys have like you had a drummer with the morning? Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
Brendan.
did you and like the Dr. Rhythm did the drummer and Dr. Rhythm have to have like a playoff like to be like, hey,
A drum off.
Yeah.
drum off. and the machine's like I lost. Whatever. Put him in the corner.
The funny thing about Brendan is Brendan got the merciful release tattoo on his forearm.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it is such a, you know,
Which is also interesting that because
it's a very
that's the label, right? That's the label
Yeah.
that he started, Andrew
Yep.
Eldritch, right?
I mean,
That's
it's a beautiful
awesome.
design. It's really nice.
It's pretty yeah, that's cool.
You know?
And he started that with the first album, right?
I believe
That
so.
label?
Yeah.
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 I just now read that today. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
So he got that tattoo?
Yep. Right on his
Oh,
forearm.
wow.
And then Chris, you remember Chris Bradley?
Yeah, keyboardist.
No, Pat's
Oh.
brother.
I'm thinking Jeff. Sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Jeff. He got one on his forearm.
Wow.
Did they
So-
plan
That's
it?
the label
know?
thing? The same
Yeah,
thing?
same
Oh, wow.
label. Yep.
They didn't hang
Wow.
out at all, did they?
So what's that?
Brendan and Chris weren't really hanging out, were they, back then?
I don't think they were, but they were both drummers.
Oh, interesting.
All right, we're going to
Right.
have a side episode and
Interesting.
ask them, do you
Let's get 'em
regret
on.
getting those tattoos? Do your significant others, appreciate those tattoos?
Yeah, I should have asked him to take a picture and show me what it looks like now.
Yeah.
I had Chris here not too long ago, and I forgot to ask him about it.
Come on, man. You know we were going
I
to do
know.
this.
I know. I dropped
Okay.
the ball.
We're 45 minutes in and you got two straight.
About the recording, though, I found out that he recorded the album at Power Station in England,
I
and then
heard that
also did some recording over here in New York City.
I heard that as well.
And he used session artists or session or studio
Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
people
that's right.
for
Yeah,
some of it.
I didn't know that. I guess I knew probably there were some because I think we didn't talk yet about Jim Steinman, right?
Yeah, yep.
But it sounds, from what I've heard, it kind of sounds like that's how he got this Corrosion made by inviting him on board, and he got the money to. I think what is £50,000 for that
Yeah,
that single or whatever.
Wow.
So
yeah.
but
Did
That was-
Andrew play any instruments? Do you know?
Well, when you see him live, he doesn't. So
Right. I think a lot of the bass is keyboard. It sounds like, at least on this
Yeah.
one,
yeah.
like synth bass.
But-
I didn't realize.
Um,
I thought he did. I didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't
I'm-
know. I don't say I thought he did because I read something. I just had no. I just kind of assumed he did.
When they play live, it's a bassist. They got a bassist, guitarist, and a keyboardist.
Hmm.
So and then the drum machine. But
Don't forget the
Yeah.
drum machine.
no,
Got
Doctor.
its own. It's got its own
Avalanche.
page. Don't. don't.
Yeah.
These days, that drum machine can find you through the wires.
It's
You
so
might wake up
dog.
electrocuted or something. If you wear your Apple Watch to bed, you're
yeah, yeah. What was it? Maximum Overdrive, right?
there. You go. Yes, exactly.
That's the low tech version.
Yeah. We need to do a remake with Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about drum machines some more. So how do you feel like Dr. Avalanche contributed to the album. And let's talk about how, um, the balance of drum machines that are kind of sound, synthetic or cold, or, versus, bombastic, which I've
Yeah.
heard this sound on this album is described that way in many, um, things that I've read and heard. But what do you guys think about that?
He can keep time.
Yeah,
Yes, that's very
yeah,
important.
Never screws
Absolutely.
that up.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
As the church found out on
right, it doesn't
Gold
go
Afternoon
fast and
Picks.
slow like Richard Plug in the church.
Exactly. Yeah.
It all goes back to the church.
You know,
I think it's
um,
interesting. I think I've mixed opinions. I mean, and I think it's when it's done well, it's the use, and I think they do it well. Um, they use it as part of the band as a whole, and when it's done well, it sounds really good, to use the
yeah,
drum machine. It does.
yeah,
And
sure.
I think it's the credit to him putting this to, because basically he produced this album. They
Hmm.
list Jim Steinman or whatever, but it's basically him doing all of this with the technology at that time.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing to me.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
Jim, probably you can speak to how difficult it is to use, synthesized drums and stuff like that, and sounds. So, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I use AI drums, so it follows me, and
yeah,
it's
I
actually
remember you
pretty
saying that.
easy to use once you learn how to stay on time with a metronome. You can program the AI drums, which is a software, just to follow you, and there's all sorts of different drummer styles and sounds, and it's
Yeah,
it's a lot easier to use than back in the day when you had to go step by step, to program those drum machines. There's a bit
yeah,
to it. It's probably a bit cumbersome, or boring to put a song together on a drum machine. I don't think we ever did. We messed with it a little bit back in the day, but never quite.
but do you feel like it's, I mean, it doesn't seem to be not, it's not only about keeping time, at least as far as how the Sisters of Mercy did it.
Oh, it's yeah, it's good.
Like,
It's a big part of their sound is that
yeah,
drum machine.
huge
Yeah.
creativity piece, I think. Where to put them in, the drums and the sounds, and
Hmm.
it's, so I don't know. What do you think,
Yeah,
Jerry?
It's simple and effective. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I don't know if you're in a car with a nice sound system, or I threw it on vinyl in my TV room here, and I have these huge infinity speakers. And when it rips through those things, it sounds amazing. Just the
Yeah.
thump. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's just it has its own like sound to it. You know what I mean?
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
You
It
can
just
feel it, sort of,
blends.
kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
hmm,
blends
watch
with
it.
the album
Yeah.
so well. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
hmm, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really a musician, but I know I like it.
There's
And
a lot of low end.
yeah, yeah, and it makes me want to change the speakers in my car because
Yeah, I hear you.
it's a great album to listen to like that.
Hmm.
So maybe we kind of talked about this, but how do you feel like it shaped the album's mood, the drum
Um,
machine?
it's um, no, it's unrelenting. It's always there. You know, it moves the songs along. It it creates ambience. Like first it seems like it's a floor. What bass drum is that a floor? The floor drum. Like for
Yeah,
Dominion.
bass drum. Yep.
Doom, doom, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's like its own living, breathing thing in a way.
Hmm.
You know?
I
Yeah,
want to
there's
say I read somewhere um, that they're used different types of drum machines or pieces or something with for the different drum sounds. Like they channeled them all through something, but I can't remember what all the details were. But they were
Yeah,
like, for
I
this,
didn't.
for the toms, they did this, and for that, I'm like, or he
That's
did. I guess I should, but say, but
that's the question for that Oberheim DMX. How tunable was it as
Hmm.
compared to the previous drum machine? Or
Yeah.
did
yeah,
he have a selection of, say, two toms in the first drum machine that he had with first, last, and always, and now 1987 rolls around and he has a choice of 20,
yeah,
or
yeah,
effects on that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I really don't know what they were working with in the studio there, but I'm sure they could have manipulated it somehow.
Hmm.
But
There's probably
you know,
videos on YouTube that show you how to use
yeah,
it.
I'll have to look up what the Oberheim DMX looks like,
Yeah.
and read a little bit about it. But I'm sure
Yeah.
it probably influenced electronic music and dance music. A lot of
Oh yeah,
those
for sure.
things.
What do you
Yeah.
think? What did Nine Inch Nails use? Like what
Oh,
type
I
of
don't
stuff?
know.
Hmm.
I never followed Nine Inch Nails.
A little
Never
more
I
got
didn't
into it.
really
advanced.
either, but
If they were
I
on
know
the radio,
I know they had to have used some, right? I mean, right?
Yeah. Did they have a
probably,
drummer? They might have had a
or
drummer.
electronic drummer. You
Yeah. Could
know.
have electronic set.
Yeah.
Not sure though. Didn't really follow them
I'm
either.
thinking through their songs like Head Like a Hole. Man,
Hey, he
Number
I
probably,
just know at
five
the
on
time
today's top charts.
I just know
Like a hole.
I just I just know that back in that like around those days I was like, okay, I was kind of a industrial was kind of a turn off to me in some ways. Like it was just like full scale industrial. I was like, okay, it's just too electronic for me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like if it was so far that direction, I was like, ah,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I still enjoyed some of it, but
hmm.
you know.
I didn't follow Nine Inch Nails, but I did follow like KMFDM.
Yeah, you like
Oh
Ministry
yeah.
too back then, I
What's that
heard.
stand for, Jerry?
Yeah, Ministry, The
I'm gonna
Mind
need
is
you
a
to say
Terrible
it.
Thing to Taste was a fantastic album. It was,
Which one? Oh yeah, the
um,
my yes.
yeah, I would
No,
pump that
no
thing.
wait, who was that? That
That
was
was Ministry.
Ministry. Yes, that's what I was trying
Yeah.
to think of. Yeah, yeah.
I'd pump that thing out of my
Now that
Sony
I
boombox.
actually had that CD.
Awesome.
I did like that. I did like that
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
I still got it
yeah.
today, that CD, and I'll throw it in.
You know
No,
what? I bet I have it too, but it's in a box somewhere. But,
dig it
but
out.
yeah. Oh, there's so many to dig out. I
Yeah,
gotta have a place to put them. I just moved, but
yeah,
anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I
yeah.
have that Ministry album as well.
That's a great one.
But cool, cool.
Yeah.
So we talked about just a little bit of the background of the album. You talked about the 40 singers from the New York Choral
Yeah, the
or Chorale Society, whatever you
what
call
was
it,
it?
on this Corrosion, right?
Yeah, where is it? Let me look at my notes here. Um, Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's
Oh, you're
okay.
doing great.
And we'll get
Um,
down to
Let's see if I have
to the
the
tracks
the New
in.
York
I've
Choral
got
Society.
yes, that's it exactly. Yeah, and we'll talk about the tracks a little deeper, maybe in a couple sections from here.
Okay.
But that's just we talked about that background. Just a little fact. Lucretia,
Yes.
that's about or
That's
at
a
least a
that's
little
a
bit about.
that's a
Go ahead.
goth anthem.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
When
Yeah,
that hits the turntable or the speakers, all of them go to the floor.
yeah.
We all
Oh, I can only
dance,
imagine.
you know.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
And my girlfriend Leah, she calls us elder goths because we still go out dancing. And I swear to God, like these new generation goth kids don't know how to dance. It's like older goths are like have more movement and more rhythm, and it seems like the younger guys are just bobbing up and down or
That's
swaying
what,
back and
yeah.
forth.
When you get older, you don't care anymore. So you're just like, what?
No,
I don't care what
I mean
anybody
that's how
thinks
I
of me.
always danced too.
Oh, you were always didn't care. Is that true,
Yeah,
Jim?
yeah. I
Oh
felt
yeah.
the music, but we in Syracuse we have a place called the Song and Dance, that hosts a goth night at least 3 or 4 times a year, and they
Yeah.
bring some great bands in. So
That's
we
cool.
usually go there and check it out. But
Do you
yeah, it looks
dress
great.
up?
No, my goth look is jeans, docks, and a t-shirt. No
Oh,
makeup.
you
I
got the
don't.
docs on. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I'm
Good to go.
very minimalist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've always been that way. So
So I read that that song is a little bit is a tribute to Patricia Morrison.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Did you read that or hear
Yeah, I
that?
I
got
Okay.
read
that
that
too.
somewhere. Yeah.
I don't think it's entirely that, but I think it's in there maybe. Yeah. So,
Yes. I read he considered it a welcome on board Patricia song. He always thought of her as a Lucretia type person. That's
and
a
I think
quote.
I read about Lucretia, but who was that? Is that like a
I didn't
literary
I didn't go that far
character?
with you. That's
Darn
as
it.
far as I
That-
went.
yeah, I don't.
It's a good question.
Somebody's
Though.
yelling at
Yeah.
the
Leave it in
somebody
the
will be
comments.
yelling at the yeah, yeah,
I
yelling
think
at
I
us.
missed that in my notes. So
You can't get it all because there was way too much to be writing down. I can tell you that much.
yeah.
Okay. Um,
Are we talking about that song?
It's one of the best bass,
Not quite.
Yeah.
intros ever.
we can.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it is the best bass line
well,
ever.
oh yeah.
You know.
Um,
And if they released that as the number one
I
single from that album, they probably would have, I think, landed more
Or do you think this
bands.
oh, I
corrosion
think
was more the single?
absolutely.
I think it's better than this Corrosion.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did
Me too.
what'd you say about this corrosion, Jim? Did you
I was-
ask if? Go ahead.
I was saying that was the single they chose instead was this corrosion, I guess.
I guess is that the case? That's
Is
what
that
I
the-
always assumed.
That's the biggest one, right? You
And then
know?
they
I
had a music
assumed
video for it.
because that was the days when they chose singles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I think they
Lucretia
chose
did-
that one. I mean, it was 50,000 pounds to make it, so I guess
Yeah.
hey, the record company was probably like, this is the one you're going to do for a single, right? Because
Yeah.
50,000 pounds. Yep.
Yep. And the video was produced in a studio.
Yeah.
It was like a post-apocalyptic vibe to it.
Yeah.
Um, I heard it drew from the movie Brazil a little bit.
Oh,
Remember the movie Brazil?
I forgot about that movie. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about.
It's a
Yeah.
Terry Gilliam film.
Okay. Monty
The guy,
Python.
yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know him.
So it's kind of like a
I
dystopian movie.
never saw it, but
It's a great movie. Has Robert De Niro, that lady from Who's in Charge with, was it Tony?
Tony Danza.
Yeah. Was it
Tony
the
Danza, yeah.
was it
What
Who's
is
in
the name of
Charge or
that
the
show?
Boss or something
Who's
like
in
that?
charge?
Who's the boss?
Charles in charge.
Who's the boss? Yeah.
No, it's
Charles
Yeah,
in charge.
who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
Something. It's all muck up here.
Leave it in the
Who's the
comments.
boss in charge
Yeah.
of Charles? Charles is the show that I remember.
But yeah, the mom from that was in
I
that.
can't remember her
movie, too.
name, but I can see her face. in my-
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because in the movie they stretched her face out.
Oh, okay.
She was getting a facelift, and they're like stretching out. It,
shoot,
in
what's
true
her name?
Terry Gilliam
Huh.
form.
Yeah.
Brian
But-
Drescher.
No.
Yeah, that's her. June Cleaver.
Yeah, June Cleaver.
She talks jive. Okay, so
Yeah, she does.
I had a question. I forgot it was now because we were jumping around. No, we can talk about the tracks. We don't have to go up to down to the
good.
section I was going to talk about them, but yeah, it has that Cold War feel, right? You talked about that a little bit, kind of
Yeah.
reference to all
Russia.
that.
It's
But I guess
oppression.
I read a lot and heard a lot about that there were all sorts of sort of possibly jabs at um, the mission,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
yeah,
That's
I
what
don't.
this corrosion was about. I
Oh,
heard.
that's what I'm sorry.
Really?
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. I was
Yeah, this
talking about that
corrosion
song.
was
Yeah.
kind of like a big fu to that band.
Hmm.
His
Mm.
former bandmates. Because it's so well produced and big, and you know what I mean.
Why
So
did they
what
split
does
up?
he mean by this corrosion, or what is it he
Um,
meaning
this
in your
corrosion, seeing this
interpretation?
corrosion, like look at the decay around us. Um, what is it?
I thought it was interesting that he says, "Give me the ring." Is that like a power or whatever?
Yeah, give me the ring, kissed and
Give me
told.
the ring.
Yeah, sing.
Yeah. Sing.
Yeah, yeah. I said, sing this corrosion, embrace the decay or wear, on either love, relationships, or society. You know, I mean, 'cause corrosion is
And
just like,
that's kind of like
melting.
Dominion as well. That same kind of theme, right?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of that idea of like I think I don't know if it's in is it in the video or something where there's like a throne that's kind of decaying or falling apart or whatever, or maybe that's just something I read, some reference or something, but it's got that idea of like you know even somebody who's like reigning or whatever or in power, like that's not going to
Mhm.
laugh, it's going to fall, like it's going to fall
Yeah.
apart, right? And that whole
Yeah.
decay thing. So
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Like I wrote some lyrics from it, like run cold, turn cold, burn like a healing hand.
Yeah.
I
mm,
think that's a great line.
yeah.
You know, and it's a goth anthem also. But like I said, wrote down, it's too long for the dance floor at times. Because
What's the what's the
seeing
time
this
on? It's
corrosion
really long.
like 7 minutes. And you're like, oh, when's
Yeah.
7 minutes coming around? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it keeps
Especially
going,
for
doesn't it?
elder
Yeah.
goths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Right?
we're elder gods, right?
Or
Oh, my
those of us who
hips.
put on
Gotta
goth
sit down
clothes.
after that one.
So, yeah. Give me a chair. Dun, 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 dun.
Brilliant.
Uh,
I hope he's not watching this.
Jim did not put these in order, the lyrics.
I
Where'd he
sent
go?
them to you.
Long time ago, he sent him, remember?
If you want me to read them to you, I got the lyrics right here.
Oh.
Give me the lyrics. Keep
Uh,
going.
it says, "Give me the ring, kissed and told. Give me something that I missed. A hand to hold, wild in what it
Oh,
seems.
there it is. Yeah.
Kill the king when love is the law, and the will turn around. Give me the dream child, and do you hear me call? On the lone and on the level, still on the floor, sitting dream child, and do you hear it all?" And then it goes, hey now, sing this corrosion to me.
Corrosion to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dig into these lyrics more and just
Yeah.
think about them, I think.
I mean, I'm just a delivery driver, so I don't really I mean, I interpret it my way, and sometimes,
That's the way it should be.
That's all you can.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
oh, cats, and see the cat's ears. Quit bothering me, kid.
It says, "Do you have a word for giving away? Got a song for me?" Question mark.
Yeah, that might be the jab at the band, right?
Maybe so. Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I wrote.
All right.
I don't think this makes sense, but it sounds cool. He has a lot of singular thoughts that he just throws together, and I mean,
I think you're right.
I think some of the thoughts make sense on their own, at least to him at that
Yeah.
time. But they
It
don't
might have been
necessarily
a
make
little
sense
bit of a
altogether.
parody too, because I think I read something about I can't remember the guy's name that was in the band, not Wayne Hussey, but another guy.
hmm
That do you remember who the members were?
From the original lineup.
Yeah.
I can't.
Who formed the Mission with Wayne Hussey?
That I don't know.
I was counting on you.
Ask Alexa.
That's a Sisters of Mercy all the way. The Mission. I tried them. I didn't like them. So they have a really good song.
Well, they got some great songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they do. They do. They have a lot of great songs. Let's see here. I'm looking for. Okay, first and last and always. Shoot, where's the? Oh, Gary Marks. That's who I was trying to think of, I think. Guitarist Gary Marks. I think they were talking about how his Andrew Eldritch and maybe others kind of ridiculed his songwriting, his lyric stuff. So I wonder if part of this is he's throwing out these, meaningless phrases like over and over again,
Okay. Yeah.
It's like sing this corrosion to me, like this, this waste of a music that you're like,
Yeah.
It's
kind of like making
rubbish.
fun of them. Yeah.
This corrosion.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like garbage. Something.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Hey now.
Sing this. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That is a long song though.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll dance to it, but man, it's rough towards minute 6, 6.5.
Oh man.
Tylenol.
Well, you went to the concert, right? So
I went to Cleveland, and my girlfriend got sick, and so right before, and I was like, I'm in Cleveland. I'm not going to leave her here in this hotel alone.
yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
that's what you got to do, right?
Oh, don't I know it? Jim knows I've missed so many concerts as of late.
Yes.
Everything gets put on hold.
Out. Yeah.
Especially for someone you love. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You made the right choice, Jerry.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry she was sick, but yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they'll tour again and I'll get to see them. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how much longer his voice can hang out or hold on, because I hear different stories from different venues. Like some people are like it's great, other people are like he really didn't do well. So he's born in '59, so he's getting out there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that track, and I was like, wait a minute. So I was born in '69. So I was like, so that means
he was 10.
In 1987, I would have been like 16 going on 17. So he did this album when he was like in his mid to late 20s, probably 27, 28 or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
That seems so young to have done something like this.
Yeah. Some people get that lightning bolt.
That passion. He obviously had the passion to do that.
Yeah. Being from the UK and maybe putting yourself in a different country altogether, different town, surrounded by water and, the weather and, old, well, I don't know if they bombed the hell out of it in World War II, but old bricks and
I'm sure they
churches and, so.
Germany was just coming back together, wasn't it, in the mid 80s or East and West?
Yeah. What was that like in 90, 91 when the wall
came
fell?
Back to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I think so.
Things were
I think it was early 90s.
Different there at that time.
Might have been later 80s, but I think it was early 90s.
When was that Scorpion song? Right? The Winds of Change.
Oh, is that what that's about?
The goalkeeper.
Yep. I think the video has like the wall falling, right? Does it?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
Or
maybe we can research.
Are we talking Scorpions?
Hey, are we talking about
Yeah, it kind of goes all over the place, right? Thank God for editing. But yeah,
for sure.
Maybe
for sure.
Maybe that influences his whole style. Maybe he's depressed for the band breaking up still. Essentially he's on his own.
It was a dark time in Germany, so it's kind of understandable that
right.
It would be dark, in his thoughts and art.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my
Yep.
point, I think.
That and it was a good one. It was a good point.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
You keep me
That's
around
why
a
you're
little bit
here.
longer.
It's what you bring.
Pulling your weight.
You're not bringing me some lame Scorpions reference.
Hey!
Hey, oh wait, never mind.
Jimmy, I try to give you my money's worth.
Thank God I'm a guest. No pressure. Yeah.
So we can keep talking about the tracks. Let me ask this question. Is the Sisters of Mercy, the Floodland, is it a goth record or not? We already talked
Not
about.
according to Andrew, I think. I don't know. What would you call?
That's one of the iconic ones. I mean, for most
It is.
people
Yeah.
for
I
that
mean,
time.
goth people, love this album through and through. It's probably in everybody's, collection.
Yeah.
I heard a great story. Like, when I was reading about this, is a girl was moving, right? And she didn't have a TV, and she hadn't brought her music along, and she didn't have like Wi-Fi and all that stuff, so she couldn't listen to any music on her phone or whatever. And her dad had given her a CD player, and in that CD player was Floodland, and she said that's all she could listen to for like was a month. And she goes, and that's how I learned that I love the Sisters of Mercy. But yeah,
Be
That's
stuck
awesome.
with one tape, then.
That's
Right,
kind of what
yeah.
I've been doing because I commute, I drive like an hour to work.
oh wow,
know,
okay,
So 2 hours a day, right? So,
yeah.
and that's all I've been listening to. And it keeps growing on me some more and more. I
This-
mean, I
that
liked it in the first
Floodland?
place, but so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
a great album.
but that's cool. That's a cool story though. So that's
Yeah,
how she,
yeah, I really enjoyed that story. Yeah, but that can happen to like if it's a good album, it can, it happened to me at my gas station that I worked at. There was just one CD that I had listened to, and I really enjoyed it. But
What was that? Was it it?
I don't want to say anymore because I don't like them anymore.
And then happens.
It was actually it was a Metallica album. And it
Hootie
was
and the Blowfish.
no, it was Metallica. It was the all black album with maybe like a snake on there.
Yeah, it's a Black Album.
Yeah, okay.
Black Album. Yeah.
I didn't.
That
I
was
never
the one that
listened
was
to
stuck in the CD
Metallica.
player.
So
Oh, weird.
So that and Austrian Death Machine was stuck in my Staples truck.
What was that like?
Have you ever heard of them?
Whoa!
Have you ever heard of them?
Whoa.
No, listen. Have you heard of them?
No.
I haven't heard of them. No.
Okay, so Austrian
I'm
Death
gonna need
Machine.
to. Yeah.
They write songs only about Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Yes, I have. But that's through you also that I've heard that. Yeah.
And I think that
Oh my gosh.
the band is an offshoot from Lamb of God, maybe.
Wow.
Or no,
I've heard
no,
of either
wait,
of those.
no. As I lay
I've heard of Lemon.
dying,
Yeah, I've heard of them.
they have a little skit in there where
That
Arnold
sounds
talks and he goes,
familiar.
and there's that guy from the band As I Lay Crying. But yeah, it's an offshoot. But yeah, that's another CD I fell in love with when it was stuck
funny.
in the CD player. But yeah, so but yeah, you want to go from the top of these songs?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go through them all.
Yeah. All right.
So we kind
Dominion?
of talked about Dominion /
a little bit, yeah,
Mother Russia.
yeah,
Mother Russia is raining down on all of us.
yeah. I know. I was like, is it a struggle against the state of communism,
I got
or
some good
even
notes on this one.
or even in the land of the blind, be king? I don't know if he's totalitarianism.
Yeah, they said something about like what is the reference like? The one-eyed man is a king in the land of the blind. If everyone else is blind,
Yes.
he's the king, right?
Yeah.
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 Good notes on this one. Whenever you guys.
Let's have them, Jimmy.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's have them, baby.
All right. It was inspired by Ozymandias from 1810.
That's
Okay.
who Jerry was probably
pro-
trying to remember earlier.
Ozymandias. Yeah, I probably should have went further with that, but that's all I wrote. Then it says Shelley sonnet
Those
or
are
Shelley.
excellent notes so far.
Thank you. Shelley sonnet about a tyrant whose legacy of conquest diminishes as time passes by. Seems to
Okay.
have been inspired by geopolitics of the Cold War as well.
Okay.
Eldritch considered the song to be about the prostitution of Europe by the Americans. It was part of his hate relationship with America.
There it is.
I
That's
had
it. Yeah.
I had the idea of all of them huddled in their mobile homes while Russia rained missiles on them.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He must have
Yeah.
got over it.
That's
'cause he
why I
came-
asked if you were
came here.
watching from your mobile home earlier.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's a deep one. He's
He
I wasn't
must have
even
got
near
over it
that.
because he, tours in the United States.
Yeah, right.
Even till today. So
Yeah.
his hatred's
I think he
gone, or
tolerates us.
he likes
Yeah,
getting
right.
paid. He likes money.
Yeah.
How do you like the vibe of the song? I think it's pretty cool, starting, right out of the gate
Yeah,
to set the tone
Yeah.
of the album.
it does set the tone. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The drum.
And it-
That's
yeah,
what
the
I
drum-
think about. Is
yeah.
the drum.
Yeah.
Dr. Avalanche hitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Avalanche is bringing it. And
Yeah.
it has that rhythm that at first I really liked the song when I first heard it, but I had to get a little bit past that, like what you were talking about, with the drum machine. It's on, it's
Mhm.
that rhythm is on. It's like you kind of get adjusted to it a little bit. I don't know how to
Yeah.
say that, but
Mhm.
Jim, were you getting ready to say something?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay. I thought you were.
Yeah, you got to get calibrated into it, I guess, or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But the
Maybe
title.
it's because a lot of bands are, use drummers. So
Yeah.
you're not, it's almost like I'm going to say this weird. It's almost like you expect it to not be perfect because you're just expecting that from music. It's not
Yeah.
it's not probably even a drummer is always going to be a little bit off,
Mhm.
and you might not even perceive it. It's so close, but you might,
Yeah.
if you listen to music like all these years and it's, you hear a lot of live drums, and stuff like, then you hear a drum machine, it kind of just sounds different. And so it kind of give you some uneasiness, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just
Yeah,
me,
but
though.
with like a live drummer or an actual person, that can become part of the song if they're misstep if they keep it in.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and there is no mistake with a drum machine. But the title of Dominion, right? Dominion means to establish control,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Oh.
Dominion.
Yeah. Some say
Russia
prayers.
fires
I say
missiles.
mine.
Are you
know?
on? Is that the lyrics?
Yeah, I'm reading a few of
Yeah.
the lyrics from
Yeah.
it. Some say prayers. I say mine. When I meet the fear that lies inside.
Ooh, that's cool.
Just yeah. He's a great lyricist.
Yeah.
I wish I had the brain capacity to understand him and put it together.
You just
But-
come
can.
up with your own definition of how the song goes or whatever. Just that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
I just pick things up and put things down.
Yeah.
Drive a big truck.
Oh,
But yeah,
No.
that definitely sets the mood for the album. And it's a great song.
Definitely.
And I
Have you
cut a
had
rug in my
thoughts?
kitchen to it.
do you?
Yeah, I can cut a rug to this whole album.
Even 1959.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love that.
That's
do
when
like-
you. That's when you
I'll do the
dance
dance
with
where
your
I pick
girlfriend.
up
Yeah.
the eyelash. The dance.
the day. Yeah. There you go.
That's
Funny.
I'll do interpretive dancing. Brooding.
Do the.
Please feel free to send us video of that.
Yes. That's going to be in the bonus content for the.
Yes, I
We got to
shall.
get a set up a Patreon, Jim, and Jerry dancing is one of the bonus content
I'd pay for that.
for a subscriber at this tier.
All right. I'll set up the green screen.
Hello, do we have any subscribers? We don't need a green screen. We just have your kitchen.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
So one of my favorites currently is the next track. I
Flood One.
believe. Yes. Yes. And I've heard a lot of I've been listening to a whole bunch of different podcast of episodes talk about this album. And a lot of them talk about, which one's better.
Oh, Flood 1 or Flood 2?
Yeah. And a lot of people
Okay.
say Flood 2.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'm in that
I
category. I
like
like Flood 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like both of them. But I don't know. Flood 1 is really, I don't know, hitting me right now.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about this one?
I love it. I mean, it's like
Well said. That's
the whole album is great. It's like throwing a baby out with the bathwater, You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. What is it? Secondhand passion. I love that line. And secondhand passion. And then I looked up sackcloth and ashes. That's a
Yes.
saying.
Yeah. What's from the Bible?
It's from the Bible. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I wrote a whole thing about that.
It means mourning or penitence, and the example I said was what I did to you was terrible, and I've been in sackcloth and ashes over it since.
I was going to say, this is the song that has the ashes. Yeah.
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 Yeah, what a powerful line.
Yeah, 77's mentioned sackcloth and ashes
Okay.
in their songs too.
Veil of ashes. Veil
Sorry,
of
Jim, I failed you.
ashes.
Do they say sackcloth or just veil of ashes?
They say veil of ashes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
In
Veil of ashes.
Pearls Before
That's
Swine,
nothing to
I
do
think.
with sackcloth.
Yeah.
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 I kept thinking of that ashes, we all fall down type thing.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
Okay.
Which is also dark.
Yeah.
And then then they also talk about the water, right?
Yeah. Down
going
the
over
river,
you.
there's a ship will carry me.
Oh, yeah, it starts off with the
Yes.
lyric, right?
Yeah.
At the head of the river.
Yeah. It goes, and her hallway moves like the ocean moves at the head of the river, at the source of the sea. And then it goes into sitting here now in this bar for hours trying to write it down. I was thinking, does he have writer's block?
At the very beginning, is he talking a little bit quieter?
Yeah,
Or is that
a little
different,
bit.
or is
Yeah.
that a different song? Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay.
But he does it in Flood
Almost
2.
like a
And her
whisper.
hallway moves
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one I'm
like
thinking
the
of.
ocean
Yeah, yeah,
moves. Yeah.
yeah. I sure wish these songs were in order. The lyrics, Jim.
Oh, I'm
Let's see here.
sorry.
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
you can crop and paste if you want.
I can't. Oh, here we go. I'm on it now.
Sitting here now in this bar for hours trying to write it down. Fitting in hard with harder to come. Trying to fight it. Down the river, there's a ship will carry you. Down the river, downstream.
Downstream.
Down the river, there's a ship will carry the dream of the flood. Down the river, there's a ship will carry the dream of the flood.
Yeah, and the water comes rushing over. That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Of.
And her hallway
Rushing over.
and the water comes rushing over.
I love this song. I love the drum, the way he did the drums
Yeah.
on this thing. It's like it hit. It's almost like you're hitting this thing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But,
Yep. Especially
Yeah.
when it goes with the lyric of push the glass, stain the glass, push the writer to the wall. It may come, but it will pass. Some say it will fall. Dream of the flood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great song.
And if it weren't Dr. Avalanche, if I didn't know that, I would picture somebody standing there with these big mallets, doom 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 at in certain parts of it. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
But
That's why it's so great on a nice stereo,
yeah.
that, yeah. So it has such texture and such, ambience. But yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to use Hallway Moves as my band name, but
Oh, really?
Steven wouldn't agree to that, so I just had
There
to
was a
add
lot of
that.
names that he didn't agree to.
Yeah, I had lists and lists of names, and Hallway Moves I thought was cool.
Jim
That
would
would've
send
been
me
cool
like a
name.
list of 20 names every day. Elysian Fields.
Yeah, that was one, I think.
Yeah.
I had another one. What are ships doing on rivers? Uh, asked for from the Navy. We're wondering why there are ships on rivers. That doesn't make sense.
Well,
Does
River
it have to be
boats.
a boat if it's on
yeah,
a river?
Should be more like a river boat. You don't usually
Okay.
put ships
but
on rivers.
looking at that the overview of Hamburg, it seems like they had some pretty good
I guess you could.
size
Yeah,
ports. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
interesting. Yeah,
So, and I don't know
that's
if
true.
that's on the Rhine. Is it on the Rhine? Because the Rhine is a very big river for shipping.
Yeah, I guess there's some big rivers out there.
Yeah.
I live right next to a harbor, so that's
Okay. Yeah.
kind of a dumb question, actually.
Yeah, and
No question is dumb, Jim. No question is dumb.
that's right.
Um,
And if you look at it, I don't know, you'd have to I'm looking at it, but you'd have to go look at it, but the way they're set up, the rivers and stuff, I don't know, it's almost like they're I
A
don't know.
labyrinth, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's a good word. Like if you go look at the
we would take a
pictures, so
straight. I'd be on I can't think what the strait was or whatever that we went to get into the Persian Gulf.
Oh, Suez.
Yeah, Suez Canal. Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's kind of like a river.
That's what
Yeah.
the pictures I just looked at, they kind of look like canals, some of them.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that makes sense.
all right.
I have more.
So quit questioning the
go ahead. I'm
lyrics,
sorry.
please.
I thought
Thank
you
you.
were done.
No, I'm just kidding.
I got more if you, unless you guys have something.
Bring
I
it.
know. I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Bring it on, Jim.
I'm counting on you guys. I told you.
Yeah.
I'm new to all this.
So it says, in her hallway, as the water comes rushing over, as the water comes rushing in. It's I feel it could refer to things around you becoming overwhelming. Like a feeling of overwhelm.
I read something, I think it was that Andrew Eldritch said that both Flood songs were about sex. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
Yeah.
that's another.
And he made some reference about being wet or something. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Right.
Not a very deep song, I guess.
No, I'm sure there's many other meanings he intended, but he's probably just throwing something out there to be,
But yeah,
Just the one about the metal and the blood.
Yeah. Yep. And the scent of mascara.
Mascara. Oh.
Yeah.
On a black cloth of lashes and stars.
Yeah. In the flood of your tears and sackcloth.
Secondhand passion. Oh man, I don't want no secondhand passion.
I know, right?
First hand for me.
And
That's
stolen
sad.
guitars. That's the part that I never understood.
There you go.
Stolen guitars.
That's the
Jim, you're a
saddest-
guitarist. Explain.
That's the saddest part right there.
Explain yourself.
Somebody steals your
Somebody
guitar.
stole.
It's like ripping your heart out of it. It's like a family member getting stolen.
Ransom.
So yeah, you can't get darker.
I'm going
than
to come
that.
back to you. I'm going to dissect all of these lyrics and come back with my interpretation for you
Part
two
two.
guys. Yeah, part two. But I do like at the head of the river, at the source of the sea.
Yeah.
And then it goes into that and her hallway. That's just, I don't know. I got to wrap my head around that some more. That's cool though.
Yeah, you did mention sex, so
Now, yeah, see, I put it all in that context. Yeah.
It changed my whole.
I roomed it. But that's all right because now we can go on to the next song that we all
the
agree
banger.
on. Yeah. I don't
God
know.
Handsome.
It's hard to what do you say about the song?
I got this song all wrong if if I'm going to interpret it.
There is no wrong.
I just remember hot metal and methadone,
Yeah. So
the drug or whatever.
yeah. So methadone is methamphetamine.
Yeah, it's some form of it,
So
right? Or something, or a
when
name for it.
yeah. So when I thought of Lucretia, My Reflection, I didn't think of Patricia Morrison. I thought of Barbarossa, the
Oh, yeah.
conflict. I hear the roar of a big machine, hot metal and methadone. The Germans were on meth. You heard that, right? That they all
I
used
no, I
meth.
didn't know. I'm
Yeah,
hearing it right now.
they all used meth to stay up and invade,
Oh,
Poland.
maybe
And
I have heard
Interesting.
something about like that.
but yeah,
Yeah.
that's the feeling I got. Like the Clash of Empires, Eastern Front, empires falling.
So let
Um,
me ask this question. I don't want to interrupt you, but like,
yeah,
so it seemed like I heard somebody say something about methadone as like one of the names like they used to use for
yeah,
meth. So
yeah,
maybe that gives support to what you just said, like, back in
yeah,
World
yeah.
War II days or whatever.
Yeah. When I was listening to this album, I always just thought of that. You know what I mean? Because there were two huge empires, right?
Hmm.
And that side of the war was super vicious. They both hated each other.
Yeah.
Both, did horrible atrocities to each other.
Two
You know,
worlds and in between. Okay.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the peasants in between them all were just at
Yeah.
the will of whoever was coming their way.
What do you
You
think
know,
about the dum dum bullets?
yeah,
What do you
dum
think
dum
that refers
bullets.
to?
That I don't know really. I know dive bombers. I think of Stukas.
Yeah,
They
for
had the
sure.
sirens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
On the front of them, and they probably had like rubber bullets back then, but they
That's
were
right. You could hear that noise coming towards you
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
siren right on the front of it.
Yeah. That would be
Yeah.
scary.
That was it was both the bomb. It's psychological,
Yeah.
So and
How
just
about get down and get undressed? Get pretty,
yeah,
but you and me. We
we've
got the
got
kingdom,
the
we got the key.
right. So yeah, and dance the ghost with me. So remember, let's
Oh
remember
yeah.
some things, right?
Interesting. I
Somebody
Yeah,
wrote
said that was a
down something
reference
about
to
that.
something else. Shoot, I can't remember what it was though.
but I was like,
I think somebody said that was a reference to a band that Patricia was in, but I can't remember.
oh, was it?
I'll probably get it wrong, but there was something
Damned.
that meant that somebody said that was a reference they thought to
Hmm.
a band with the name Ghost in it. But
Oh, okay.
sorry, I don't have all my information.
It's all right.
Sorry
Yeah, I
guys,
was,
I'm gonna get off and you guys talk.
Just let
um,
Jerry talk.
I was,
I'm like the guy, and speaking of Monty Python, the guy at the bridge, who asked the questions.
Tim the Enchanter.
Well, I don't know that. So now I'm flying off. Like the host is.
yeah,
Kind of swallow
Well, yeah, is it European or
a European
well, I don't
swallow.
know that.
It's Tim the Enchanter.
yeah,
Tim
Tim,
that's it.
Brendan has that as his Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
But yeah, but yeah, I thought about commitment to party, the war, the victory at any
There's a lot
cost.
here,
You
right?
know, inevitable victory.
Hmm.
And just yeah, and then I said goth anthem, maybe the number one dance song for goth culture.
Yeah. Greatest
That's yeah.
bass line
You
ever.
can't argue with that.
Leah lived in Florida, and she said when that was her song, and when it went on, drinks went flying, and she went to the
That
dance floor.
that was it.
you know,
It's on now. It's
just
go
tear it
time.
up, yeah. And she can dance. She's a great dancer.
Nice.
So, but yeah, that's what I thought.
She's
But
your Luke. She's your Lucretia.
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I thought about that song. But then when you said Patricia Morrison, I'm like, oh, I better throw these out the window.
I
you know?
just sorry I ruined it. That's what I'm here
No,
for.
no. But
I
do
have
a few
I have a
thoughts
list of
from that
notes on my
time.
computer, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, okay, I'm gonna throw this one out there right now, and just to ruin everything. I'm gonna pace myself throughout this 2 hours.
Sabotage.
Yeah, but I was like up to my neck in World War II history at that time, and
Yeah,
that's
Jim
why that
actually
song
mentioned that to
always
me, I think, because wasn't there, what was the song?
a heat and
Heat
pain.
and Pain. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Pain.
because he redid that with for
yeah, yeah.
Airdale, and I think the video you did shows a bunch of planes and
Yeah,
war
Yeah.
stuff and all that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
That's great.
stole from some old war movie
But
that
yeah,
nobody knows.
Cool.
Yeah.
but yeah, that is the goth album, and
Yeah, yeah. You can't argue with
or
that. I
the
don't think
goth
any.
song, I should say.
It's hard for anybody to argue
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
that, I
Nobody,
think.
nobody can.
that bass line
Is this the number one track on the album for you?
for me. You know what? Maybe at one time, but right now it's I want to say "Driven Like the Snow."
Mm.
I like that one too.
I love that song.
Do, do, do. I like the little
Yeah,
those
yeah,
cool little sounds. And
Cool name.
yeah.
we're going to talk about that one because you probably have read the lyrics more than I have, and I want to dig into the lyrics.
Yeah.
But first, is 1959 next? Is that the next
Yeah,
song?
1959 is next. Yep.
And so is this autobiographical?
He was born
somewhat?
in 59.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
supposedly.
I
Yeah.
mean, childhood and innocence, or 59 was on the cusp of the 60s. So all that turmoil and change.
Which way the wind
Yeah.
blows.
Yeah.
I like
Right.
this one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good. It's very
This kind
good.
of reminds me of
It's a pretty song.
well, I wouldn't necessarily say a Peter Murphy song, but it kind of sounds like something that Peter Murphy would do. This type of song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool
definitely.
song.
What about Cohen? Would he do something like that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say
Jim?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I
would
think so. Yeah.
Well,
In
I think they
and
were, I think they
lyrically,
were
I think
both
it's
influenced by Cohen, probably.
Yeah.
I would get.
Did he use a lot of piano, Cohen?
Yeah.
Did he?
Kinda. Yeah.
Or at times?
Yeah. At times, yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
should
listened to him?
You should deep dive some
No.
Leonard Cohen.
Come on,
Oh,
Jerry.
yeah. He's great.
I'm in my lane. I
You're
don't
in your
stray
lane.
much.
Oh, you
Andrew
gotta,
likes it. You'll like it.
you gotta.
But
Yeah,
you know what
you
the
gotta
you know what the
listen to some
beautiful
of
thing
his.
about being like in a lane and not like going out. I discover all this great music after the fact. You know what I mean? Like my
Are you like
catalog slowly expands.
Are you like at the amusement park where they have those little cars that have a little rail that you know what I'm talking about? The little thing that keeps
Oh,
them
yeah.
on track.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's Jerry. Jerry's
If
on that
it's on
ride.
the radio, I don't want it. Oh, it gets too much airplay. People say it's awesome. I don't want it.
Well, that's pretty much me too. Jim, were you like that as well?
No, definitely not. I'm like constantly trying to find the next like music that I haven't discovered yet. I'm always trying
Yeah.
to
So the
discover new-
same.
I was gonna say whenever I
Yeah.
send music to Jerry, I'll say, "Hey, check this out in a couple of years,"
Months, yeah.
or I say years. I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
You got to do it on Jerry's time schedule.
Right. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like time travel for
Yeah.
sharing music. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So what else? Did you have any notes on 1959? I really am not haven't dug into any of the lyrics whatsoever on this album.
I have a line.
What you
It
got?
says, "Song regards innocence inherited as opposed to environmental."
For a little child that can never kill this
Regards
clean
innocence
this way.
inherited as- I don't know if I put it in quotes, so I assume it
There's
was
a thing about a little child can
Yeah.
never kill
Yeah.
this clean this way. And it feels like me today.
Yeah.
for some reason I put it in quotes, so that meant I
Who's
read
Isabel?
it somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know who Isabel is.
Huh.
Hmm.
Or do you feel like 1959?
Does he feel like he's a child still?
Yeah, like it never was.
Mm.
You know, and that line says,
Same as it
like,
ever was.
yeah.
Same as there ever was. This is not my. Okay, never mind.
This is radio, Jerry.
I think it's a very nice song.
It is.
It's got that little. I like the little piano melody.
Piano's
you know.
great.
Yeah.
It doesn't get old, even though it's basically this repeats the same, melody over and over again.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah.
But it's really well done.
I like the way the lyrics goes with the music, and the way his cadence, the way he sings it.
It's
a
his
great
rock
song.
ballad. It's his rock ballad.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's a goth ballad. We had the goth dance number. Now we have the ballad.
This is the ballad.
Ballad that follow
This
it
is
up
when
with.
you get your lighter out. During this.
That's right. Leah is now has her lighter out, or maybe she's gone back to get her drink because it spilled on the previous track.
She's got to get a new drink.
I don't think they ever played 1959 in the clubs.
It's not a good dance number.
No.
That's probably maybe the only one they maybe wouldn't play.
Yeah.
From this album, maybe.
That would bring the crowd down. It would,
because I was listening to another podcast on this album, and they were like, I think the gal was like, I've heard all of these songs in clubs, over the years, and I'm like, what about 1959? Did you hear that? Because they were talking about dancing, dance, how goth music club. Should be danceable, and I was like, yeah, I guess you could with a lighter,
Yeah.
But,
come with me like a little child, like another gun, like a homeless, restless, known to none, like way beyond the line, like it never was in 1959. Yeah.
It never was.
So, like like it can never happen again. That time is gone now. Or like the memory is fleeting, or
there can never be another Andrew Eldritch. Which, by the way, his real name isn't Andrew Eldritch.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's never been another Andrew Eldritch.
Taylor.
Right? Incorrect. Yeah. His last name is Taylor.
Yeah.
Andrew Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was more than one name in there, right? Like,
Eldritch would be a German, maybe, or was Eldritch?
Somebody said it was a reference possibly to Lovecraft. That author Lovecraft. You know who I'm talking about?
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wow.
I've kind of figured you guys already knew that and had it in your
notes.
He did.
Okay. Eraserhead, right?
I'm just joking.
H.P. Lovecraft, Eraserhead? Or am I wrong?
No, you're way out of the park.
I'm way off. Right.
Yeah.
Take this out of the...
wow. Okay.
Eraserhead was done by...
Sit down, Jim. Oh, wait, you're already sitting. Never mind.
H.P. Lovecraft.
No. He killed me.
Oh, I know.
The guy who did Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I know. David Lynch.
David Lynch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking H.P. Yeah. You can take this out, right?
Yeah. Burn it out.
We're gonna highlight it. This is gonna be the short clip that we put on to promo.
Do it on
teaser.
Repeat. So he's like, saying the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, like we're scratching on a turntable.
Pretty sure I say something factually wrong every show. So
between the two of us, Jim throws out these, something, a misspeak or whatever, and then I can't even talk. So it's like,
hey Jim, when you got the song title wrong for the guy with the church,
yeah,
did he correct you right away?
He did. He was gracious though.
He was almost.
I was like,
he wasn't. He was almost offended. He wasn't quite, but he was.
What?
He was very nice, but he's like, well, that wasn't on that.
I believe you took it out of the podcast, though, didn't you?
I think I didn't I?
Yeah, I was listening. I was waiting for it, and I didn't hear it. So I'm like, oh,
I was kind of worried when Jerry said that. Obviously, you told Jerry about it.
Yeah.
Because Jerry was just saying that, and I was like, wait a minute, did I leave that in? I meant to take it out.
I left it on the video. It's on the video, though.
Well, that's all you.
I'm human. I'm human.
Yeah. That's all right. I think on that episode, I couldn't say chronologically. I still can't say it. My stroke thing. I did pretty good chronologically. I can say it right now.
Yeah, you got it.
But that I couldn't say it when I was talking to him, and that's in there. So, you know.
No free tickets for you.
Hey, warts and all, you get to see us in that video. I gotta drop that video.
It's pretty raw.
We're digressing pretty far from here.
All right.
I mean, why would we digress since the next song is, such a great hit?
Corrosion.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a little bit, right?
We've kind of covered it. Haven't we?
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
Give me the ring.
Yep. Give me the ring. Kissed and told. Yeah.
Jim, you do the first part, and then Jerry, you echo with the "Give me the ring." Kill the king with "Love is the law." Give me the ring. I just keep saying that over and over again.
I wrote down a quote by Andrew. It says, "We make records for a hard world that you can get by in." Which is interesting.
A hard world. Okay. I get what he's saying, I think.
He spoke 5 languages.
Kind of arrogant. But,
or he speaks 5 languages.
Yeah, he's very smart.
Oh, okay, so he should be arrogant then. If he's that.
Very intelligent guy.
It's well earned. 5, really? He speaks 5 languages. That's interesting. Yeah. Impressive.
I also wrote down it was a concept album about nuclear winter, Russia taking the UK.
He said it was a
concept album. I mean,
really?
I don't know if he said
concept album. Well, okay,
somebody on the internet said that. It might be from him.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put that in
from song meanings or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't put that in quotes. So
that would have paired well with Threads.
I mean, it kind of. Yeah. It kind of seems like a concept album, kinda.
I get that vibe from it. You know what I mean?
To me, it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was about nuclear winter, Threads was right there. That was like, we had the day after here, and they're like, "Oh, hold my pint."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna make Threads, which was completely brutal.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's just make sure you got a palate cleanser after that, like lots of flowers. Watch something very happy.
It's pretty dark,
dude. It's very dark.
Wow.
Where was it made?
England.
Okay.
Like I said, they were like, "Oh, you got the day after? Here, hold my pint, mate."
Let's do it.
We're gonna make Threads.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Brutal.
Okay.
Yeah. Flood 2.
Flood 2. Great song.
Yes.
So you said you pick 2 over 1.
I did. Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Explain yourself, sir.
Explain yourself.
I like the beat better. I think it's mellow. It's more mellow, right?
I would say 2 is less mellow. It's more fast paced, isn't it? 2.
Is it?
I wrote song is more upbeat than number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got my wires crossed here.
But. You like 1?
No, I like 2.
Dang,
I like 2 better.
I like 2.
Even though you thought it was a little slower.
I don't know if it's just because yeah, there's definitely less lyrics in part 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just something about it that I like better. Maybe it's just because
but it talks about her hallway.
Yeah.
Again.
I said Flood 2, a woman as a refuge. She says, "Anytime raise your arms, flood. Grace of God and raise your arms." She says, "Face it, and it's a place to stay." So, And then I really like the line, "Like a million voices call my name."
Yeah, me too.
Like a million voices calling.
Yeah.
That's such a great line. That's
yeah.
Nothing beats it.
I'm with you on that. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wasn't Flood Didn't he produce most of this also? I thought he had something to do with this.
Did he? I didn't know.
I thought he did.
I don't think Flood was on. I know who you're talking about the producer.
Maybe yeah.
Flood. I
don't think
see him
he
in the
produced
credits.
any of
I
this
thought
album.
I'd seen something about it. All right.
Oh.
No. The only it says
Okay, this is
produced
your
by
number
Eldritch.
2. In
That's fair. I only get
I'm
2.
just joking. Now we got to find out.
The only songs that have different producers on them are this Corrosion with Jim Steinman,
Mm-hmm.
Dominion Mother Russia, produced by Steinman, Alexander, and Eldritch.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Torch, produced by Andrew Eldritch. And I'm trying to think of Torch.
And that was like a extra track, is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Because I didn't know
believe
that one. Because
so.
I just listened straight to the original, track listing or whatever.
Somebody must have told me that
I
at
know
some
Flood
point.
did
He
U2,
did
right?
Joshua Tree and stuff.
Yeah,
He was on. He was part of mixing, I think, and stuff. He wasn't the producer, but engineer.
Yes, that's right. Engineer mixing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Flood, is in 2 of the songs, so I just assumed maybe.
Yeah.
You're so literal.
I am. I wrote a question for this one. I wrote, why do strange men rent strange flowers, and who rents flowers? Go ahead, Jerry.
I think it's like, you ever have those?
I love your questions like that.
Hey, Jim, remember you go to shore leave or whatever?
Yeah.
Right? And remember how there'd be these people with flowers and they'd hit you up all the time to buy flowers for girls or whatever. You remember them at all?
No.
No.
Flowers,
Well,
$10. Cheap.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically.
I mean, there was always people trying to sell stuff, though. Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, if the flower is not going to last long, you buy them, you give them to a girl to woo her or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but why would you rent flowers?
But I mean, you're paying to have the flower for so long, right?
I figured it would. Yeah,
and it dies.
I was gonna say.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I figured it was
That's a good point.
Like again, back to sex or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
James.
I mean,
rents strange men rent strange flowers.
Flowers. Yeah.
That's a
seconds
good point.
to the drop, but it
they
feels
do
like
die,
hours.
so it is like
I
renting,
love that line too.
you...
Seconds to the drop, but it feels like hours.
It feels like hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, I think I'm going to, or whatever.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like the song a lot.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yes. I guess it's, I don't know if it'd be considered a reprise from the first one, or it's just like part 2, I guess. I mean, it still talks about water rushing over.
It's got a lot of the same lyrical parts.
It does. Yeah.
But I think that line stands out that Jerry mentioned, like a million voices call my name. Because I don't think that's in the first part, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of like Car 2 from Wide Eyed Wonder.
Car etc.
Car etc. I'm messing up everything tonight.
I knew what you meant.
Off. I'm sorry.
Jim, you didn't take your alpha brain.
I need some Ginkgo biloba.
That is the track Car Also from the Choir.
Pardon me.
No. That's fine.
What does seconds to the drop, but it feels like hours?
I don't know. It's about sex. I already said.
Yeah. Is he going out of an
because he's
airplane?
renting the strange flower when he gets off the boat. For a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Where is your mind tonight, JJ?
I don't know. I'm going off what Andrew said about the songs.
No, I think
okay.
I think you're on.
All right.
Something.
This is Jerry's favorite, right? And that
it is. Yeah.
What's next?
Driven like the snow.
Is it like nuclear winter snow?
Going back to a World War II theme, right? and the Eastern Front, I thought it was about retreat. You know, frozen, driven like the snow. Though I don't know where the lipstick on my cigarette would be in all that. But then
I'm surprised you're
found
not.
out.
Go ahead.
I found out that the line "fuck me and marry me young" is about desire and commitment.
Oh, was that in there?
So yeah, so that's like
That shows how much I've been listening to
Did you have the
lyrics.
radio version?
Sorry.
This episode contains explicit. No, I'm just joking.
I think that's the only line in there that uses a curse word, or you know what I mean?
Is that in this song?
Yeah. Yep.
See, I've been listening to this song all over, and I didn't. Nothing went in.
But
stuck with me.
I read that means that it's desire, the first part, and the second part is
there it is. I see it.
Commitment.
Yeah.
You know, and then it says, some wild idea and a big white bed. Now you know better than that, I said. But you know, but even the line, like the opening lines are fantastic. Like, still night, nothing for miles, white curtain come down, kill the lights in the middle of the road and take a look around. You ever been out in the country and done that?
Well, that's what I was getting ready to ask. Will you listen to the song on your skateboard?
Yeah,
Skateboard in the middle of winter in the you know.
Well,
but not in the snow.
If we could skate,
driven by the snow.
If we could skate, we would, you know.
Yeah.
Up here, but yeah. Even if you're out in the country or driving like we used to, didn't have the internet, so.
And the cars lost in the drift.
Yeah,
are there, and the people that drive lost in the drift are there.
Yeah,
and the cares I've lost in the drift
are there.
Theirs,
ours.
Oh, a lot of
lost
wordplay
in the drift.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Driven together.
Remember, we would have whiteouts of snow, and we'd hop in Jerry's Volkswagen, and he put like a glow stick on the antenna. We'd be driving through a whiteout. We couldn't see anything barely. But, it was a lot of fun.
Just to go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
85-cent burritos.
I always need a bean burrito. They're probably like $3 now.
Oh God!
Oh yeah.
Well, I
don't
eat there anymore. My stomach can't handle it. I just make it all at home now. My wallet can't handle it either. But yeah, I always thought about the retreat west and being driven. But that was just my take on it. But it could mean just something else.
It does have a very like you were talking about in the where you have the still night, nothing for miles, white curtain come down, kill the lights in the middle of the road, take a look around, like that feel of isolation out in the middle of nowhere, but it's quiet and peaceful and white, and that's a cool mood to the song. I think. Yeah.
And him talking about Russia, that's happening there.
That's for sure.
What I mean? Great expanses of land, We
got a white dress and a black dress.
Yeah. Or it don't help to be one of the chosen, one of the few to be sure. When the wheels are spinning around and the ground is frozen through and you're driven like the snow.
Wow.
Driven together and given away to the west. A white dress. Yeah. I love these lyrics.
Great lyrics. Yeah.
And I'm way off base on what they mean. So
I didn't even know all this was in here. I've been listening to this song. And some of the lyrics jump out at you, but I didn't realize all this was even in here. I got to go, digest this a little bit more.
Yeah. And even the way he pronounces them too, like his inflection and his timing it's very hard to find the lyrics in his singing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I've read these lyrics a bunch of times, and my mind is so trained like it was back in 88, 89 that I'm still converting them to
still,
the old way I think.
yeah,
You
I
know,
gotcha. Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I mean.
yeah, huh?
So it
I
takes
do.
some unlearning to do.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
I feel the same way about a lot of the music I've listened to, especially in that time, that formative time or whatever, when
yeah.
where you first heard some of the music and carried it
Mhm.
with you. About
I love the title.
of the
Another,
song,
yeah,
driven like the snow.
another great synth bass intro.
Yeah,
That's all I wrote for it, but it was a good song.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
agreed. All right,
and then Neverland.
we're doing, yeah, the
So
uh
Neverland.
the shortest song on this
Yeah,
album.
yeah. You know what?
Well, we're missing some lyrics, I think, on our.
I don't know.
Like,
There's not that many lyrics.
there's more when
No.
I was listening to it today. There's more lyrics than what I have, from the internet that I took off,
Oh, okay.
copied and paste.
Are you
Go
sure?
ahead.
Okay, I'll believe
Yeah,
you.
there's at least another paragraph or so.
I think it's a longer
Gotcha.
song. They just shortened it, right?
Well, I mean, I copied and pasted lyrics off the internet, and I don't think I got them all for this song.
Uh,
Gotcha.
That's all. Because I was listening to it today, and like, there's a whole section that I'm missing. You probably have them.
yeah. So here's the
He's got.
lyrics right
Hey,
here.
I don't know. I don't know if you're aware,
Okay, that's
but he
really cool.
has
That's all
the
it is.
vinyl fold out with the
Yeah.
lyrics. That
Interesting. Okay, I mean that
So-
looks about like what we have. So,
But I've
but
heard that it's a longer song,
yeah, I
like
was
in
listening
concert.
to it, and there was stuff that he was singing that I didn't really see there, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
could be wrong.
So
Was it repeating anything or not?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
Were you listening to the original, whatever version, or
I don't know.
uh,
It was.
were you on Spotify,
I was on YouTube going through 'em.
YouTube? Maybe
Yeah.
you were listening to a longer. I don't know.
Yeah.
and even in the CD, there's
Mhm.
lyrics for that too. It's still short,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
but on the CD, I
I
also
bet you
have Torch.
did. You. It wasn't.
which
It wasn't
it's
a.
not,
Oh yeah. We can talk about that one.
it's
I
not
haven't
on the
even.
vinyl.
I haven't even heard it.
Well,
Haven't
I-
even heard it at this
I got a
point.
couple notes for Neverland.
Okay.
Before
Okay.
we leave it. All right. Why
What you
was he
got, Jim?
getting a ticket to Syria? Anybody thought about that?
Because
also?
he couldn't get a ticket to ride. Is what I don't.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
what so
And let's say too much,
and he don't
but
care.
never enough.
Okay.
Too much, but never enough. Tear it up and watch it fall. I wrote love of money. Money, it never is enough to satisfy. So I said I had everything within my reach. I had money and stuff. Each and every call, too much, but never enough. Tear it up and watch it fall. So it's
Isn't
basically
that?
just go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just saying. He's basically saying no matter how much money you have, it's never enough. Which
Yeah.
is right in the lyrics. Too much, but never enough. Tear it up and watch it fall. So no matter
Yeah.
how much you have in life, it falls in the end.
Right. Yeah.
Everything crumbles.
This is the only song that I could do on the album from the get-go that I could fully understand and comprehend.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just the shortness of the lyrics or the way it's sung, but
Right.
here's my conspiracy on this song, right?
Conspiracy.
So in into the World War II theme again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the retreat back into Germany by the Germans. I thought this may have been a song about this Nazi named Alois Brunner, who was the right-hand man and architect of the camps and the
Mm-hmm.
murder of all the Jews, because he fled to Syria
Ooh.
in the I don't know if it
Okay.
was 40. It was right after the war. He fled to Syria, and he helped Assad with some of the torture techniques.
Oh.
But the Germans had all the money, had all the, at that time, right? When they invaded and
Yeah.
became the monster and atrocious beasts that they were. And then Russia came knocking at the door. America came knocking at the door with all its allies, and then there were the rat lines, they called them, and a few of those jerks were able to fly out. You know what I mean? Whether it went to Argentina, but I looked up. Did anybody go to Syria? And one of those people were Alois Brunner.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was very.
That answers
like
that
I
question,
said,
I think.
That's a good, yeah.
Just because of the lyrics, when I look at them, you know, I had a face on the mirror. But when I first thought of a face on the mirror, I was thinking, well, is he snorting cocaine or some sort of drug, right?
Yeah.
Or is he looking at himself? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I had a hand on a gun. I had a place in the sun and a ticket to Syria. So there's his escape, right? And then he has everything within his reach, like Jim said.
Mm-hmm.
Too much but never enough. Tear it up and watch it fall. You know, the empire collapses, and he escapes to Syria. And here's the thing: that guy, that monster, didn't die until 2001.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. That's
And
crazy.
I'm surprised that the Mossad didn't ever get him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mossad is the secret, um, like the MI6
Yeah,
or
it's
Like
kind of like
CIA
Mission
for
Impossible.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CIA or whatever. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
because Syria is right next door. I'm surprised they didn't put like a bomb right on his doorstep. He changed his name too,
Interesting.
but
Well, that probably
Mm.
helped him out, I guess.
yeah.
Hmm.
But that's how I interpret that song with all my
I mean, that's
history.
that's
But
as
it's
good as
probably
I can
wrong.
do.
so
It
so
fits. It
you know.
fits.
Answer some
Mm.
You know,
questions. I mean,
Andrew probably didn't think about World War
How do you
II.
like? Yeah. So, how do you feel about the you know this song closing out the original album? You know,
Fitting,
or did it?
fitting.
Because you have the vinyl and it has another song on it. So
No, the CD does.
Oh,
The
CD
vinyl
does. I'm
doesn't.
sorry. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
this
But
tour.
you know what this reminded me too of is the last song of A Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste by Ministry. Faith Collapsing. Remember that song
Yeah.
at the end? Faith collapsing, faith. And they had the sound bites from the movie 1984
That's
stuck in
right.
there.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that?
I don't remember that, but I'm sure it's
Yeah, I
there.
remember. I remember the 1984 clips stuck
Yeah.
in there. Yeah,
I watched that movie over and over as a kid
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. That George
That's,
Romero and I was reading Brave New World,
yep,
1984. What else?
yep.
Catcher
Clock,
on the Rye,
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork
Yeah,
Orange.
there you
Yep.
go. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, here's the thing, Jimmy, is I would go to church with my Sisters of Mercy shirt on, and then like a black sweater that was sort of see through, so you could see the
See it?
yeah, and it was of Andrew and Patricia. It was that picture.
That picture on the front of the show. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You got all the stairs, I bet.
If I did, I didn't. They were pretty good at my church, you know.
Yeah, not too
Weren't they,
bad.
Jim? They weren't too
Yeah,
bad.
pretty laid back. We had a
Yeah.
heavy metal band there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
We had Rick Kua go up.
We did.
We
Yeah,
did.
he's from there. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, yep. Jim told me about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My dad was so like, look at the chains, Jerry. Look at the chains.
The chains.
He had chains.
You're talking
My
Rick
dad was
Kua?
from the Netherlands, so he
From
had an
the
accent.
uh,
Yeah.
You're talking Rick Kua? Do that
Yeah.
chance?
yeah, yeah.
He's a
when he
rocker.
played the old Sanctuary. Remember?
I do. That was a good show.
I
Yeah, it
want to say
was.
I
Had a
It was
used
a lot
to
whole.
of
have a
fun.
Rick Kua album,
Mm.
maybe even
Amazing.
two.
He played for Phil Kagi also. He's part of his band at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Neverland was a great ending to the album.
Hmm.
You know.
I think so too. Yeah.
I do like tours.
I'm looking back
though.
over my questions here. Make sure I
Remember
didn't-
remember Michelle from my school?
Yes. Yeah.
So we were over there.
Yeah.
We were hanging out, like us kids. We were like freshmen or whatever. And we're listening to Floodland, and her brother's like a senior walks in. He's like, "What's this crap?"
I remember. I remember him. I remember him.
And
I've met him before.
I have like long hair over my face, and I'm like,
Wasn't he like he was like a Green Beret or something in the army?
Oh
dude.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a tough dude.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, what's this crap?
What's this crap?
Hilarious.
Yeah. He was definitely different than her.
Yeah.
So wrapping up.
Are we gonna talk about Torch or?
Oh, you wanted? I'm sorry, Jim.
Or no?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember Torch, what it
Okay.
sounds like.
What
Well,
do you
I had
have to say? I don't even know anything about it. So
I had an acoustic guitar in the beginning with a flanger on it, which I thought was really cool. It's
Hmm.
not something you would usually hear. And that was the only
Huh.
note I wrote. I said, I
Okay.
love the flanger on the acoustic. That was it.
we have
I-
now finished talking about Torch.
I got a little bit more. I got more.
Oh, excuse me. Turn the page.
So there's a section that says, "Would he walk upon the water if he couldn't walk away? And would you carry the torch for me?" And I was wondering, is that a reference to Jesus? Because Jesus walked on the water.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Could be. And it was almost
Definitely.
it's almost like a prayer in a way,
Yeah.
if you're reaching for trying to find a
Yeah.
a spiritual aspect to any of his writing, it would be
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah, Torch is starting to come back to me when you read the lyrics.
Maybe that's why it wasn't part of the original or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not included on the Spotify album.
What about Colors? I have that too.
Colors,
that
yeah. That's
on
also
your
that's on
lyrics.
that's on a B-side, I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, from one of the singles. I think it's Lucretia.
Yeah. Cool. I'll
Yeah,
look
probably
at
the
that.
B side to Lucretia.
That or this Corrosion. I'm trying to get both of them right now. This Corrosion's running about $20, but Lucretia can reach up to 70 for the 12-inch.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Just
it's a
supply
very
and demand.
It's
thing.
more. Yeah, it's more rare. Yeah.
yeah. But I was, when he came out with Vision thing, I was hoping it would be more in this vein, and I was like really disappointed at first when I heard Vision thing.
That was my next question.
It took a long time for that album to grow on me.
I haven't listened to it at all. I could.
It's a complete 180 from what you hear here.
Dr. G.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Jeep. More was great. I like More. That's a great song. But it's more guitar orientated. The synthesizer, all that stuff is gone.
And then he's
Drum
just
machine.
decided to stop taking albums, I guess, after that.
Yeah, he really did. He had a few singles, like he re-released like Alice, which I think was off of, or was from the time when he did First, Last, and Always.
Oh, okay.
He kind of updated it, which I thought was great. It definitely was in the vibe of like Lucretia, My Reflection. It was a very driving, dance-orientated song. I absolutely love that.
I have
song.
a note that between 2019 and 2024, Sisters of Mercy has debuted 13 new songs live, but just
Okay.
haven't ever recorded any of them.
That's
Yeah.
So
I wonder if it's an artist thing. Like, he said 3 albums.
he might just
and
not want
singles,
to.
and
Yeah,
I'm done. Yeah.
yeah. Sure seems that way.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Somebody asked him if he was a vegetarian or something like that, or if he'd ever do it. And he said, I'll eat anything that squeals.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he was afraid to offend somebody.
No.
Yeah, he's
Well, he
definitely.
He's
I
definitely his own man,
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
And
and that's
then-
part of his thing, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was referenced in what was it? At World's End or something, that Simon Pegg movie.
Oh yeah.
Simon Pegg's character was wearing the Merciful Release
Yeah, yeah,
shirt, like an old
yeah,
goth. I thought that great, but he's a fan too.
yeah.
'Cause I think he posted
Yeah, I think maybe
something.
I heard about that. I
He
haven't seen
posted
that movie,
something on
but
seeing him,
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
but yeah.
Mm. So what is I guess I don't even need to ask this. I guess your final thoughts on Floodland, Jerry. Do you like this album?
But this album will be buried with me, I'm sure. So yeah, this I can never get sick of this album. I'll put it down for a month or two, but like I said, I've been listening to it 2 weeks in a row, at least once a day, and it never
If
gets
you were
old.
if you're going to introduce somebody to that band, would you start with this album?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because First, Last, and Always is too raw, I think. And if you're not like from that time period,
Hmm.
if you're from now, and I think more just isn't as put together as well as Floodland.
What
Yeah.
was Temple of Love on? Is that on?
Temple of Love, I
That's
think,
the first
is
one.
also First, Last, and Always, but they
Yeah.
remade that one too, and that's another banger of a dance song.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I did a music
1992
video.
or so, the singles came out.
I made a music video of that for AV class in high school.
Okay.
I had a couple of girls dancing for me, and I was like pretending I was
Oh.
Andrew Aldrich. I was like lip syncing to it, and these girls dancing around. I wish I still had that, but
Oh man,
somebody borrow
I'd
it.
pay. I'd pay
Damn
money to see. That's good.
Me too. I would
Another
too.
Patreon thing.
Another bonus material.
Yeah.
Another
I
tier.
asked her about it, and she said she didn't have it. So
She's like, I don't know what
Liar.
you're talking
Let's
about.
go.
Lies. That's on repeat.
Oh,
So,
oh,
but yeah.
that's all I got. Man, we went over 2 hours.
Wow.
Hmm.
It was a lot of fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hope I contributed.
Oh, absolutely. Well, of
Killed
course.
Everything but hot
Definitely.
instead of just hot air.
I told you I was counting on you, and you came through.
Okay, good.
we were on your back, Jerry. You were carrying us the whole time.
That's right.
That's
That's
we had to
why
get
there
the-
were only
the,
one set of
expert.
footprints in this hand because
Oh, when I met
Jerry was
Leah,
carrying both of us.
when I met Leah, I was like, I have all this awesome Sisters of Mercy stuff, and this was in 2000. So I'm like, I'm gonna make you some CDs, thinking she didn't have, not even knowing that all this
I'm going to
material was
introduce
available
you
on
to this. All this.
Spotify. Yeah, I know. So I brought her CDs on our first date.
probably
when it was all available online. It's so funny.
That's awesome. Look at, bless your heart.
Put on
I was like,
cassette.
I gotta buy a CD burner.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should have made a mix CD of Sisters of Mercy.
I have.
Yeah. Oh,
But yeah,
design your own CD cover.
I drew on it and everything.
Yeah.
I'm a romantic. What can I say?
You put some effort into that. That means a lot.
Hey.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
And what did she introduce you to, music wise?
Drab Majesty.
I don't even know who that is.
They're on the
Drab Majesty. Okay.
yeah, they are on the brand Dace Records, DAIS.
Okay.
But fantastic band out of California.
Oh,
Um,
I'll check them out.
yeah, they're great. I'll send you I can't think of the title right now, but I'll send you the title. And but yeah, they're great. She's introduced me to a lot. But also, we just saw the band Corin, Korine. They came to Syracuse. That's a great band
Yeah,
too.
you've posted about them before.
Yeah, they're out of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, I think, or no, Philly, maybe.
Nothing good comes out of Pennsylvania, I don't think. Pretty much. That's what I've heard.
Corinne does.
This has been Mercy
This is
Shroud.
nothing good comes out of Nazareth or whatever, whatever it is.
Another biblical reference right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been great.
check them out too. Well,
Yeah.
cool.
So,
Well, thanks for spending some time with us.
yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Sacrificing your Tuesday evening.
Oh, geez. So, well, I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for inviting me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you,
Had a
if you ever
blast.
if you ever think of me again, I'm always here.
We'll look at the other bands that you
All right.
you know.
He's a big Joy Division fan too.
Okay, pornography. Let's do it.
The Beth Cure album,
I'm
Disintegration.
stepping out. I'm stepping
is
out.
second.
I'll do Disintegration.
Actually,
What did you say was number 2, Jerry, for you? For
for
The Cure?
The Cure, probably Faith. There's a trifecta.
Wow.
There's Faith, 17 Seconds, and Pornography. That's like the 3 that are just.
Wow. Do you agree, Jim?
Yeah, they're great. I mean, I love
I'm good.
Disintegration and Kiss Me is amazing.
Yeah.
We're
that's
gonna have you
And
us
Head
all
on the
3
Door
on
is
again. And I'm
amazing.
gonna be in the middle. I'm gonna arrange it so I'm like with a little referee suit, and then Jerry's gonna be on one side, and then you're in cage. No, we'll just make a cage, and you guys will both be in a cage
Hey,
match.
Jerry,
Yeah.
have you heard the new one yet?
No, I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, 2 years. Well, in a couple years,
Is it 2 years old now?
you're gonna. We're already 1 year in, I think,
Yeah.
Jim. Right?
It's really good, man.
Oh, it
All
is
right,
good.
I'll give it a shot.
It's really
So.
good.
But I would really like to do a episode on pornography because
Yeah, whenever.
we may not agree, but I think it would be a good discussion, though.
Yeah,
You know,
there's 2
Cool.
camps to it, I'm sure. So
yeah, at least 2.
yeah,
Maybe
There might be
Leanne
one that
could
camps
be on
right on the line. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Cool.
Well,
All right. Well, thanks a lot.
thank you guys. Yeah,
We'll talk to you soon.
yeah.